Jazz hands? No, that's the wrong show, right? That's not how this show works. Hey guys, what's going on, everybody? What's happening? Sorry, we're a little bit late. Link didn't work.
Yeah, so when I got the link late, I thought you were coming on late, so my fault. My bad.
Yeah. Linky, no worky. I heard a couple of times. I don't know what happened. I'm not sure if accidentally took something away from it or added something to it. You can do that pretty easy if you're not paying attention. So what's going on, everybody? Go through the room here. Say hi to everybody. Introduce the panel. See if anybody else jumps in. I got a ton of links out there. I was kind of hoping we'll see what happens. We'll see if G's out there. I'd like to get him in and talk and see what he's doing. Get some updates. If you follow him on Instagram, he's been dealing with robots, which are, I don't know, man. I mean, he might be a spy or like a double agent or something. He's working with robots now. But General Relativity was first. He was up super. Man, I posted this thing, and he was on there like 30 seconds later. I don't know. He's just waiting for it or what. It's crazy, man. Gizzard Patriot, Sam Van Arky, Gun Snob. What's going on, Snob? You got a link. You're in here. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Grim, you got a link too. Psycho's out there. Kevin, what's up? If you haven't checked it out, Kevin just started a new show, kind of a reboot of the past show there, but he just started that this past. What day was that? What day was that Tack Daddy went live? I'm blanking out. I don't know. Look it up. If you guys remember, let me know.
Thursday?
Was it Thursday? I don't remember. YP, yesterday's pomades out there. Pex, what's going on? He's out there. You don't know me. He's out there. Roosted, you're out there. You're in here. David Bowling, what's going on? Kingpin, right. David Bowling is asking, why can you eat raw fish, cooked fish, but not undercooked fish? You could eat undercooked fish if you want to. Nothing wrong with that. There's some fish you don't want to eat undercooked or raw. But as far as I know, anything that you could eat raw, you could eat partially cooked. And most stuff that you could eat fully cooked, you could eat undercooked or partially cooked. You don't want to eat, let's see, swordfish. Swordfish is one you want to cook thoroughly, and you don't want to eat raw. Yeah, Ben Farrell's out there. What's going on? Scott P79, what's happening? Because of parasites, you have to watch for parasites in certain fish. So those are the ones that you would want to cook the whole way through. But I would say most times that people say you couldn't eat undercooked fish. It's more of a preference thing than a illness thing. I would suppose. I don't know. I mean, I could have to do some research to make sure, but I don't know. He says, just look at eating undercooked as a potential diet plan. Get a tapeworm, and you can eat whatever you want. Yeah, that little guy help you out. Psycho says you can eat chicken raw. You can. You can eat anything raw. It just depends on whether you should or not. There are places that do chicken sashimi. Whether you could, do that or not, that's up to you. I probably wouldn't, but that a few years ago that came out. There was a restaurant in Japan doing that. Before Hemi's out there. What's up? Psycho says, I don't think you'd trust U.S. handling of chicken. And that's where most of the issue comes with cross-contamination with salmonella. I can't remember exactly where in the chicken salmonella is most prevalently found. I think it's the entrails. So when you handle it, I guess the whole idea is if you handle it properly and very carefully and skillfully, the meat theoretically would be safe. So let's go. We got Rupan. What's going on, Rupan? How you doing? Let's go in here and say hello. And one other thing. Out there in the chat, if there's something you want to do a top 5, top 10 bracket, top whatever of, let us know. Psycho says you can find salmonella on the outside of chicken eggs too. Yes. On the outside, not so much on the inside. And that's why you can eat undercooked eggs or do things like hollandaise with eggs that aren't cooked to the, fully cooked. I would love to try fugu. That's the puffer fish, yeah? So I'm going to mute myself. Gizzard, because we got the dogs barking. Gizzard, say hello. What's up?
Hello, what's up? Hi, everybody. Thanks for the invite.
Yeah, no problem. Patriot, what's going on, buddy?
I'm just glad to be here. Thanks for the invite. Been a long week. Yeah,
absolutely. So you got your EDC video is really good. I like that. I enjoyed that one.
Thank you. It was kind of choppy, but appreciate it.
No problem. Roosted, what's happening?
Not a lot, man. Just hanging out. Thanks for the invite.
Yeah, absolutely. Rupan, what's going on, buddy? Good to see you.
Nothing much. Thanks for having me. I got a couple of mail calls to do coming up here. Mm-hmm. I got my live streaming back. I'm excited. But tonight I may be in and out though. But just having some fun tonight. That's all.
Absolutely. Glad to have you. Sarge, what's happening?
Oh, nothing. Just editing some video. We shot some video yesterday, and we failed miserably at the drill we were doing. But I actually like the video, so I'm going to put out a fail video. That's kind of not a fail video, but it's actually pretty fun. So.
And Gunsnob.
What's up? Thanks for the invite, man.
Marathon man himself is. I was at the beginning and the end of an 8-hour chat the other day. That was interesting. Never done that before.
I never have either, and I'm still pretty tired from it. Probably never do that again.
Yeah,
but hey, it will get your watch time up really fast, though, if you need to get your watch time up.
Yeah. Yeah, just run those marathons, let them roll, go to bed, come back a couple hours later, say hi, go back to bed, right?
What's sad, there was people that actually stayed in the chat the whole time.
Yeah.
I mean, that's really bad when you have nothing better to do than watch me and a bunch of fools talk.
That's one of the things that was kind of crazy was when I jumped back in the morning, I was like, Jesus Christ, it's like almost all the same people. What the fuck are you people doing? Jesus. So Mr. Knives, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you out there in the chat. Ozark's out there. Yeah, I think I got everybody. Oh, Mel the Nut. How you doing, Mel? What's going on? John Z says, I'm exhausted. Can I get a link so I can get my nap in, please? Yeah. John Z took a little nap on us last week. But that's okay. We still love you, John.
See, it's not just me or Sword.
Or John snores pretty loud, though.
Yeah, that was pretty loud. Yeah.
So do I, but I usually mute my mic.
Well, sometimes you fall asleep. You don't think about it. You don't get a chance. You just kind of nod off.
I'm more interesting when I fall asleep a lot of times.
Yeah. John snores in a New York accent, though. It was definitely cool. It was definitely different. The show is only big enough for one Gizzard Gary. That's right.
That's a fact.
So Mel's out there. Mel says, okay, so who got new guns this week? Anybody get anything new?
I wish.
I know, right?
I looked at some. I didn't buy any.
You know, with that deductible you got to pay on your car, you could have bought a new gun.
Yeah, I know.
True.
You're not
You
the
could've-
first person to tell me that even.
You could have picked up an AR, a couple of mags, and 100 rounds of ammo.
Not for $500.
You could have
Yeah.
done
A cheap AR.
Yeah.
It'd be damn cheap.
Well, I mean, you still pick up a PSA for like $350 outdoor, and then couple of mags. Mags are like $12 a piece, and then some cheap ammo. You'd be good. You get 100, 200 rounds of ammo. You'd be set for the apocalypse. You'd be ready to go.
I get rich and famous.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like us, like the rest of us on the panel, you mean?
I was thinking like you, yeah.
Oh, right. I did have something pretty cool happen today, though. Not that it makes me famous or anything. And I'm still getting over a cold, guys, so I'm clearing my throat a lot and just kind of not feeling so hot. But Scott bought gun parts today. That's close enough. I think we can do that. So I did that goofy little video on fluting a mushroom, right? Just whatever. I got a comment under the video from a culinary student that said that they showed it in class. They were supposed to, I guess, show some kind of short, interesting culinary video from somewhere. I don't know. And I got a little comment that said she used it in class. I thought that was pretty neat. It's different. I don't know how she came across it.
That's good.
I've never seen that video.
Grade.
How many videos are there of fluting mushrooms on YouTube, though?
I don't know. A bunch, actually.
I didn't know that was a thing until I saw that.
I didn't either. I'd never heard of such a thing until I seen this video.
have to be top in the search if someone searched it.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'll
Search it. Search it and see if it comes up. I don't know if it would be more apt to come up because of you being sub to me or whatever, but
I don't think so.
I don't know.
Did you use proper tags in the video? Like,
I didn't tag it at all. I didn't. I don't think I threw a tag on it, just because it wasn't like just a dumb little video. You know what I mean? But that's just, I don't know. It's kind of, it was kind of neat, you know. So, nobody has any nobody out there has bought any new firearms. Huh? I'm looking in the chat. Nothing. Mel says he did. Did? You did, Mel? What'd you get? Get something fancy?
You were number 7 when I searched how to flute a mushroom.
Well, there you go.
A 357 Marlin and traded for an XD45. That's what he said.
Got a 3. Well, I think that I would say that's a good deal. I think that's a good trade, especially if you didn't have a like I don't have a lever gun. That'd be a good trade.
I mean, the top video has 17,000 views, so you've got some potential to really be growing with that video.
Oh, it's gonna make me huge for sure. Yeah, I'm gonna leave you guys in the dust. I'll have upwards of 400 subscribers in no time. John wants a link. What's that?
We'll pick up your crumbs.
Well, I need a sidekick. I need a crony, so you guys can all fight over it, and you know. John, I sent you an email, but I will send. It's the johnzproject@gmail.com. Yeah.
Did you send him the good link or the bad link?
I sent them both.
Oh, okay.
Unless I missed them on the resend, which is possible. Maybe I missed it on purpose, by accident on purpose. Psycho says, I can't even afford bills. I can't buy guns or gun accessories. I know the feeling. It's a bummer.
You can if you don't pay the bills.
That's what I was going to say. You got to focus. You got to do this the right way. You pay all your bills one month. Next month you buy guns. Next month you pay bills.
They'll remind you.
if Gizzard's smart, he'll take that money from the insurance company for his car and just not fix his car. You can buy a lot of cool stuff with that, though.
It's already been suggested. Unfortunately, they pay the body shop directly. So
You don't have
No,
to.
that's how are you supposed to? How are you supposed to commit insurance fraud if they pay the goddamn garage directly?
I know, right?
That's bullshit. They should just give you cash.
I can't believe how much that estimate was. It was incredible.
Oh, I don't. I'm not surprised at all. I was a little bit low. I think I guessed like 2,900 or something. It was a little bit more than that. I mean, I've had the tiniest little things. You know, I bumped into somebody one time, and it was like her rear bumper was scuffed. No cracks, no dents, no nothing. And it ended up being like 600 and some bucks. It's crazy.
I wish mine was 600.
Wow. Yeah, but yours is some way more serious than this.
Well, the sad part about it is I could not fix it, and it's perfectly drivable as is.
Yeah.
It
Those
just
damn
looks
Kansas attack deer.
Yeah, you didn't even get any meat out of it, did you?
No. Well, the guy behind me in the pickup, he's the one who killed it. So he was still alive when he ran over it with his truck.
Oh, really?
Yeah. There was 2 of us pulled over.
Yeah, that happened to my dad. Well, my dad was on the other side of it once. A guy in front of him hit a deer. It went up over the hood, and then he hit it too. That was a mess.
I didn't know they just slam and T-bone you right into the side. But that's what
Oh,
happened.
yeah. I was saying my dad hit 3 deer within a 1-year period, and one of them he hit, one of them hit him, just like yours, and one of them somebody hit in front of him and went up over their car, and then he hit it. Same thing happened.
Deer soccer is a real thing. I'm taking it.
What'd you say?
Deer soccer is a real thing.
Yeah, I would imagine. And then what happened to you happened to my cousin once, where a buck ran out, and he got hit in the front right corner panel, and it dented his car the whole way back, because when it hits, it just kind of rolls back. You know, they have a lot of force, man. They're serious.
It's what they're doing. They pick the weak deer and say you have to go commit suicide, right before hunting season, just to get back at all these people.
Doesn't it save your ammo and give you the option of putting meat away even sooner?
Well, it saves ammo, but I'd sure as hell like to spend 50 cents on 1 round of ammo than,
And in this state, you can ask for a tag, and you can come back and claim the deer.
There you go.
I'm not sure how every state is. I know some states, I've heard some states can do that, and then I've heard other states that it's totally no matter what, you can't have it, or somebody can't get it, which I think is stupid, because I think they just take it and dump it. I think they take it somewhere and they discard the body.
What a waste.
The carcass.
Sometimes they put them to the kitchens, the homeless soup kitchens.
My
Probably in our cafeteria at work, tell you the God's honest truth.
Shit, I wish, man. I got no problem with that. I'll tell you what.
When I was a kid, and we skinned it and stuff, and it was no good. It was all wasted.
Who gets to put the final bullet in it?
You're not allowed. I know that was a story that my grandpa used to tell. Hey, Jorge, what's going on? He used to ride to work. They used to carpool when he had his job after he was out of the Marines. A bunch of people he knew worked at the same place, so they used to carpool. A couple of them drive one day, whatever, or one drive one way, whatever. And they were on their way to work, and they used to go down like super early. And a guy and somebody in front of them hit a deer, and they stopped. And they waited until the cop got there, and the deer was still alive. It had like broken its back, but it was still alive. And it's it's yelling, and like something's hurt that bad. It's just horrible, you know. It's horrible to see it. And cop pulled up, and you know they asked him. You know, they asked the if they could shoot it, if they could put it down. And the cop said they weren't allowed. He said he wouldn't allow it. He said it's illegal for somebody that's not authorized to do that, to do something like that. And they had a pistol with them. The one guy was, I guess, had a concealed carry license. And
shouldn't everybody who is in that situation be authorized, quote unquote, to put that animal out of its misery?
Well, I could see where you couldn't just take it upon yourself to do it, but if maybe a cop was there to witness it, to see that that's actually what happened, you know, like this deer's, you know, and this, let the cop let them do it or something. I would say, yeah, I would think that would be a good way to go.
So apparently that cop.
Well, the cops, no, that's the thing. The cop's not allowed to do it either. The cop's not allowed to, you know, that's, I mean, Sarge, you're here. I mean, I don't know if you've ever heard anything like this.
Say the deer stole your wallet.
Right, that's right. He's coming right at me like in South Park. But what was kind of, and this is my grandpa said, what was really kind of cool was, you know, the cop said, well, I can't let you guys do that, and I'm not allowed to do that. He's like, but whatever, you know, would happen after I leave, I guess, you know, that's what happens. So he basically said, yeah, I'm leaving, put it down and be done with it. I don't know, Sarge, have you ever come across anything like that?
That may have just been like a regulation. I've seen things change back and forth over my time. We right now we can put an animal out of its misery if we need to, but at one point the previous boss, I don't know whether they caught some flack for it or what, he said no, you cannot shoot any animals, and we had a couple horrible situations happen, and they changed that really quick. So
hey, Midnight, can you raise Sarge's volume up?
Yeah, is he a little bit low for you guys?
Yeah.
Okay.
How about that? It's a little bit better.
I get you.
Still real quiet.
Maybe that's how I want it. Maybe I want him quiet so we don't have to listen to him.
Hey, Sarge, tug on that mustache. Come on. Get it up there.
What I was saying was maybe it was a
there you go.
Maybe something that was going on there. They weren't allowed to do it by their uppers, wouldn't let them do it. And then, like he said, once I get out of here, you guys do what you got to do.
Yeah.
I mean, it's one of those things. I know we could dispatch one if we need to. I shot a rabid fox this year, a gray fox. It was messed up. I took care of that in the city limits.
Uh-oh. Yeah, we lost it there, Sarge. Hold on. Try again.
That's way too low, Midnight.
Yeah, I know. Try that again, Sarge.
Midnight, when you raise his volume, it goes up, not down.
Oh, yeah. Good. Thanks, John.
Is that
I heard him.
Yeah, a little bit. I have you up the whole way. It's weird. I turned it up and it muted itself. It was really weird. I don't know if there's something going on in your end or not. I mean, it could be mine too.
What's it sound like now? How about that?
It's a little bit better. Your mic doesn't sound like it normally does, though.
Let me unplug everything and replug it back.
Okay, could be.
I'll be right back.
Well, he's doing that. I got a funny story on that same line. So I spent some time in law enforcement about 8-9 years ago. Anyways, in our dispatch where I work, dispatched for a neighboring town. And it was like middle of the night, and they dispatched out, somebody called in. There's a dog run over in the middle of the highway. So the officer goes out there and proceeds to, shoot the dog because it's injured in the highway. Well, then he gets on the radio and says, all right, the dog's been put down, and just a real hickish. I was like, oh, my God. Right on the radio, tells everybody he shot the dog.
Some people will say some terrible things on the radio, that's for sure.
Oh, that's better.
Yeah, let me turn you back down now.
There he is.
All right.
How about on this end? Do I need to turn that anymore?
Now you can hear you across state lines.
No, you're okay. It doesn't sound as clear as it normally does, but you're a little bit louder now. Yeah.
I don't know whether there's something wrong with this cord or what. I don't know. I had some problems last week, but
Yeah, I don't know.
it sounded right now.
Yeah, now we can hear you.
You sound good
Okay.
to me.
Maybe it's just a bad connection. I just replugged everything in. I turned it off and back on again.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's
I'm
normal
trying
fix.
to. Yeah, unplug it. Yeah, unplug it for 30 seconds, plug it back in, right? That's what
Yeah, that always works.
That doesn't use a hammer.
Call the help desk, whatever problems they have. It's like turn your computer off and turn it back on.
Yeah.
That's directly from IT. So
That's right.
we know it
I'm
works.
an expert.
There's a comedian. His name's John Caparulo. He's a pretty funny guy. He has a joke about that. He's like, I call tech support and they asked me, about my TV's acting up. And he said, "Oh, is it plugged in?" He's like, "Of course it's plugged in." He's like, "Who the hell unplugs their TV? Who just leaves the house and be like, I better unplug that son of a bitch before I leave, just in case." Get the gun channels chat up here. It was acting. Closed it by accident. DT's down there. YP's down there. Guess you gotta have the last letter of P in your name to be down in gun channels tonight.
DTP.
Different guy. Sam of Anarchy 92 says, "I think they can hear Sarge all the way on Mars." Let them know, Sarge. Let them know we're coming. Tell them up there. DT says, "What's the deal with the salmon pic on Instagram?" Yeah, we can talk about that a little bit. If you follow me on Instagram, which I'm slowly and steadily throwing some posts up, I threw two up today. One was my new gun channels cup that I made.
Ooh, fancy.
Yep. I will be when I hit 500 subscribers on YouTube. I'll give one of those away. That'll be the 500 subscriber giveaway.
But the G
official
comes in a cutout in the cup.
It's an official gun channels cup. And I threw up a little. I'm getting a little feedback from my headphones too. It's weird. Of a salmon, a poached salmon. So that was basically it's a whole poached salmon. I wonder if I can pull up. I guess I can pull up my Instagram here, huh?
I'm sorry, but I don't eat any fish that's staring back at me, man.
He doesn't have any eyes. He's not staring at you.
Well, he said poached salmon, so it's already dead, right?
Does that mean he killed it illegally?
I'm
Maybe it ties in with everything, huh?
There you go.
And you know you're not supposed to admit to being a poacher, right?
Yeah. I've actually never.
That looks more like a rug.
What's that?
Leave Sarge's mustache alone. Oh,
yeah, well, that does too. I was just curious. It looks like a rug.
That's actually pretty cool.
It looks awesome, but it doesn't look like food.
Well, it depends on how hungry you are.
I suppose, yeah. I guess.
What do you call them things? Latch rugs?
What?
The little latch rugs that kids do?
No, I don't know.
How does nobody know what I'm talking about?
Shagadelic.
Saying the words latch rugs.
Latch rugs. They're like a little craft kit that you got like little girls to do, and they make.
Oh yeah.
When they were little.
I remember that.
In the sweatshop?
No, you bought them at Walmart and gave them to your kids. I'm sure they were made in the sweatshop.
You just said Walmart, and I said sweatshop.
All right. There you
So
go.
about this fish.
Okay, so it's you guys can see it?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's actually like a 13 or 14 pound salmon. It doesn't look all that big, but that tray is actually really big. That tray is probably a 24-inch tray or so. So we do them. We don't do a whole lot of them because they're pretty expensive, and you just definitely have to. We've done them for fundraisers, and we do them for like if we get politicians doing like fundraisers or stuff like that, and you want something like super fancy and cool. We do them every once in a while. But it's a whole poached salmon. It's got basically it's poached with the skin and everything on it. Poach it in a stovetop in flavored like a stock. It's got I use citrus, fresh herbs, pepper, whole black pepper, and I'll do like a bunch of different fresh herbs. I use thyme, dill, and parsley because it's kind of got a nice like green flavor, real fresh flavor.
Is that the green stuff?
Nope, that's cucumbers, the scales. So it's poached whole. It just depends. I want to say the last time I did one, it was poached for like 45 minutes. You take it out of I poach it with a rack underneath it. And the rack I tie like butcher's twine to, so you can actually pick the whole rack up and you lift it out. And then I put it in the walk-in cooler overnight. And the next day, I come and you can just kind of take a sharp knife and you score the skin on the top, along the back, and the skin will peel right off. And then the cucumbers are done on a mandolin, which is like a slicer, super, super thin. You could like see through them. And you just work from the back and you just layer them all the way towards the front. And then there's a black olive in his little eyeball there, and you leave the fins on it, which makes it look really cool. The pink is a smoked salmon and sour cream, basically like a mousse, like a smoked salmon mousse. And then all the other stuff is garnishes that would be traditionally used with, like smoked salmon or something like that. It's red onion, tomato, peppers, brunoise, like a really, really tiny small dice of red, yellow, and green peppers. And then the white and yellow are egg, hard cooked egg. So the yellow is the yolk and the white is the egg whites. And then the vegetables, the peppers, the onions, and the tomato are all diced by hand. With a chef's knife, just a really tiny, fine dice. And then it's all set up, and you just serve it with some really cool, like, really nice crackers, and literally just stick 2 forks in the top of it. And you just peel, you just pull chunks of it off. It's super good, man. It's super, super like mild, and it has a nice, seasoned flavor to it because the liquid is so highly seasoned with citrus and herbs and, seasoned with salt. And the fresh cucumber is really nice. So it was something that we've done that you might never see again. It's not the kind of thing that people really do very much. So I thought it'd be a fun one to put on Instagram. The picture's not the best. It's from a couple of years ago. And I didn't, the camera is not, it's a little fuzzy, but I thought it was kind of neat. So
what's the price tag on that?
We will, as it sits there, like after it's all said and done, I think we were charging like $225.
And that's before the dirty drawers or after?
Before.
Okay. I think that's actually a pretty good deal because once you add the dirty drawers on as a bonus.
Yeah, $2.25. You can get 2 of those for $5.
That's what I was thinking. That'd be all I'd want to get them.
So now, and here's something to think about too. It's a 2-day process. The second day is the day to actually put it on the tray and everything, right? Because I have to poach it one day, and I cut up all the, I do the vegetable, I do all the cutting that first day, and then the second day I cut the cucumbers so they're nice and fresh, and put it together. Just doing the cucumbers and doing that tray there probably took me an hour and a half, almost 2 hours.
What is the process of poaching exactly for those people who don't know?
Poaching is basically submerged in a hot liquid, just cooking in a hot liquid, totally submerged. Not boiling, but lower than boiling. Usually you keep it, I would say you probably keep it in the 160-ish range. I'm not sure. I don't do it by temp. I just kind of keep it. I bring it up to a simmer, then turn it back and just kind of keep it hot. But that's what poaching is.
Now, is this liquid water-based liquid or a wine?
Yep. No, you could use one. It's actually got both. It's water, just regular hot water, and then white wine, and then I'll take oranges, lemons, and limes, and just cut them in like quarters, throw them in there. Fresh herbs.
Is that the lemon and limes to give them some kind of acidity?
Yeah, it just gives it a nice flavor. Just real mild. And I'll put that stuff in and let it simmer for like half an hour before I lower the fish into it. And then just cover it in aluminum foil and just let it sort of slowly just sort of cook through. And it's really good. I mean, you can you can do it on a smaller scale at home and just poach, you poach eggs. Just poach salmon fillet by itself, just a single fillet.
Well, when you explain it like that, now I want some.
Yeah, it's great. It's really, really tender. And when it cools down and the natural fat in the salmon has a really good a nice fat content. Mm-hmm. So when you cook it and then you let it chill, that fat, kind of soaks back in, and it really does make it like nice and buttery and moist. It's just something that I don't know. I show people every once in a while because it's one of the most extreme like techniques that I do. Like it's not so much extreme, but it's a technique on a large scale that you just don't see, So. Now we did one for a really big event one time years ago, and I did two. I used a tray that was bigger than this, and we put them one sort of like, it was almost like one was going one way, one was going the other way on the tray. It was pretty awesome. Kind of looked like they were swimming.
Like a yin and yang?
Kind of, yeah. Yeah, they were almost looked like they were swimming swimming around each other or something. It was pretty cool.
Very cool.
Yeah. Yeah. It's fancy pants stuff,
Sure sounds good.
Yeah, it's just it's really simple. It's light. It's not, it's not heavy. It's just it's something that when you see it, people don't. The biggest issue with it is people don't want to eat it at first. Like that's why I started sticking the forks in the top. And we have these kind of cool forks that look kind of neat. So I'll literally stick two in the top and kind of crisscross them because nobody wants to ever be the first one to take a chunk out of it,
You destroy the artwork.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. So
what kind of side dish do you serve that with?
They don't. It's by itself. It's just on like a buffet.
Oh, okay.
It's
at $225, you can't even afford a salad to go with it.
Yeah, we it would just be part of like last time I did one. It was a fundraiser. I forget who it was for, but it was like a brunch. So it's kind of the perfect brunch thing, if you want to eat that. Then usually you stick it with the salads and stuff like that. So it's cool.
So is it served warm or is it like room temperature or
cold, chilled?
It's cold.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Bring it out. Yeah, I'll do it the morning of, and then put it back in the cooler, and then before the event, just bring it out and leave it, and put it out as the display.
So if 2 days of prep is simple, what do you consider 3 days of prep?
I didn't say it was simple. It is funny though, because And generally, it's putting the cucumbers on is pretty tedious. I mean, I don't even know how many. You could. There's a truckload of them on there. It's funny because I'd usually just pull up like a milk crate or something like that and sit down in the kitchen at the prep table there and just start slamming them on. And you try and you alternate them a little bit, not zigzag, but you kind of I guess alternate's the best word. And they look pretty cool. There's a couple of spots on there that turned out a little bit odd, but it's pretty neat. It's something I'm proud of. You know what I mean?
Well, it's definitely odd, but it's definitely unique at the same time.
Yeah.
I don't even think it's all that odd. I mean, I don't know. It looks like it tastes great.
Well, I didn't
Yeah,
odd in
good.
a negative way. It's just different.
Yeah. No, for sure.
That's something you don't see every day.
Definitely not.
Yeah, and that's kind of where it comes from, is why I decided to throw it up, because I thought it'd be interesting for people to see.
Why you decided to throw it up?
Yeah. That's not why everybody else threw it up, but that's why I threw it up.
I'm not refined enough to eat foods like that.
Well, here's the thing. I mean, it's not. That's the thing. That's the thing about foods is you don't. Somebody like an outdoorsman is the kind of person that would really, I think, like it and appreciate it. That, and people that are looking for really fancy pants kind of stuff. Like they would dig it and be like, look how it's art. It's awesome. But somebody that would appreciate it, just as much, would be somebody that does fish and that does do that kind of stuff, because they're like, wow, that's really awesome. Look at that, And that's kind of the response I get. Like I actually get, when I do that kind of stuff or something like that, is I get, people that just look at it and they just kind of shake their heads and are like, oh my God, like, wow, that's crazy. That's how, how do you even begin to do something like that? And that's it. That's what's so fun.
If I ever see that, I'm going to be the guy walking around and going, you touch that dish, you're dead.
That's right. Yeah. And that's the thing. And that's why literally, like, that we had one event and it was probably 20 minutes into the event and nobody had touched it. And we had an omelet station, and I like to work the omelet stations myself if I can, because I'll just run like 3 or 4 burners, and it's fun for me to talk to the people, and it's nice. It's great interaction with the guests, and they dig it. They love it. So, I literally just went over to it and I took 2 forks and I just shoved them in the top. I was like, boom, boom. I was like, okay, who's going to be the first one? Does anybody want some? And they're like, oh yeah. And they loved it, but it was, nobody wants to be the one to ruin the, ruin the artwork.
So when you're working that station, anybody ever ask you for bacon pancakes?
Nope.
Right.
Nope. I'm not famous.
Yeah, you got no classy people over there.
David Bowling says we should do a favorite YouTuber named David Bowling bracket. David Bowling would win. No, Slim Jim would probably win.
Slim Jim.
Everybody loves a good candy bar.
That's true. Yeah, absolutely. So what do you guys got going on? Anything new? Congrats, David. You lost to a Slim Jim. Anybody would lose to a Slim Jim. See you, Mel. Mel's going to bed.
Night, Mel.
Night, Mel.
Absolutely. So we got nobody bought anything new. No guns. We're all broke. That's a bummer.
Pretty much.
No show and tell.
I got show and tell. I don't know if anybody wants to see, but
Hey,
No.
I was going to say that earlier when you asked about, if anybody bought any guns. I didn't buy any guns, but I did buy mushrooms. So it tied in a while ago.
Hey, watch it. The cops are listening.
John's gonna rat you out, man.
long as they're fluted mushrooms, you're okay.
That's true. Fluted mushrooms and fluted guns. Guns and food.
Do they
I'm gonna
taste
say-
better when you flute them?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Yeah, I had a serious question about that. What is the point in fluting them? Just looks? Is that the only reason?
Yeah. Yeah.
What
Usually
what
what
is
you-
fluting a mushroom?
Oh, you didn't. Oh, John obviously does not pay attention to my channel.
Yeah, you don't subscribe to Midnight Rain?
I'm subscribed.
Psst.
I'd be a
We
fool
can tell.
not to be subscribed to Midnight Range DM.
Fluting a mushroom is just it's a decorative cut. And you basically like it's kind of like when you look at it from the top, it kind of looks like it's swirling then after you do it. Yeah, it's just a garnish basically. Not a garnish. It's basically just a technique for a visual thing. And then usually what you would do is take the mushroom in a real hot pan with clarified butter or something, and you just kind of saute it. And what it does is it browns on the tips more than and not in the cuts. So then you get like a nice kind of browned look to it. They're really pretty.
So basically, if anybody really wants to know how to do that, they should go to Midnight Range TM and check out that video.
That's right. And the hard, I'll tell you what though, and this is where like Patriot said, Patriot would be a smart ass and be like, oh, it looks great to me. But there is almost, I don't know how I could even describe how to do it. Like you just kind of have to, it's weird because you hold the knife very odd on the blade. You actually hold it like halfway and you turn the mushroom and your hand at the same time in opposite directions. While the knife is at like a 45-degree angle in the mushroom. So it kind of cuts a channel. It cuts like a channel into it, but it tapers. The channel tapers. And it almost looks like the top. You know what? It kind of looks like the top of like, isn't there like some of the buildings, like the roofs of some of the like the really elegant buildings in like Russia and stuff have like swirls, like the roofs are swirled, right? Like is it the Taj Mahal or something? I don't remember. Or the Kremlin. Kind of looks like that.
Spiral onions kind of thing.
Well, no. Well, I don't know. I don't know what you mean by spiral onions.
The flutes spiral around the head of the onion or the mushroom.
Yeah. So it kind of looks like from the top. It almost looks a little bit like a drill bit or something. I don't know. It's hard to describe.
Yeah.
So
Like
it's
a top.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Exactly. Like when you spin a top and it kind of corkscrews a little bit, or it's kind of what it would do, I guess. Yeah, but not that extreme. Yeah.
I was just messing with it.
Psycho says Russia. Oh my God, Russia collusion with my chat. Oh my God. What's up, Ellis?
What's going on, guys?
What's up, Goat Man?
Go fuck yourself.
There you go.
Not right now.
Yes, please not right now.
Right off the bat. Bam.
Would you guys like to be in a private chat by yourselves?
No.
No,
I'm not into goats.
I said nothing about me and him. I said himself.
Well, we know what you like to think about.
Yeah. Not being at work.
And there it goes.
And he's off.
Down the road.
Now, see, I can't see taking the time to flute my mushrooms because I prefer my mushrooms battered and deep fried in ranch dressing. So,
Ain't nothing. There's nothing wrong with that, and nothing wrong at all.
I don't want to waste part of the mushroom and eat it all.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why waste the mushroom? Just go deep fried and batter.
Oh man, I got something here.
I actually got deep fried mushrooms in my hamburger for dinner tonight.
You want to talk about? Jimenez. You want to talk about? Oh yeah, Jimenez do this here. You want to talk about food chat? So I didn't get a chance to go to the beach with the wife and kids because of work and all that stuff. So, but they did bring me some peanut butter fudge, right? Because I'm a peanut butter junkie.
Who was that? Who was that guy in the picture she put in with her? If it wasn't you,
that's my kid's new dad, probably. So
Uncle George.
So Mia's stepping up, huh?
Yeah, she's the first person I ever met that actually went on vacation with the milkman too. I mean, it's nice, I guess. Peanut butter fudge with Reese's Pieces on them.
That's
Good Lord.
Oh yeah, that's like
dude,
death
that's
right
not
there.
right. That's
Look at
Get a
that
little
shit.
Slim Jim in that. That'd be good, man.
A little,
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's the brown ones are Slim Jims.
Oh,
It's hard to tell, I guess.
The brown ones are
what
just
I'm talking
people's streaks.
Yeah.
So that looks good.
I know it does look good. That, and I actually showed these before because they brought them for me one time before. Is the pretzels with those?
I don't know, but if he eats that in front of us, none of us are ever joining his chat again.
Last time I did, I was munching on these. Last
go
time I
ahead and you eat all you want.
couldn't wait. These are monstrosities too. It's a chocolate covered pretzel. With
Oh
Reese's
my
Pieces.
God.
Check that thing out. It's not even a pretzel. It's so you can't. There's no pretzel. You can't see through it. There's so much stuff. These things are the shit.
And once you're done eating it, that's exactly what you'll be doing.
Pass out in a diabetic coma.
Hey, would you like a chocolate covered pretzel?
Why, yes. Yes, I would.
I'll have what the guy on the floor is having. He's passed out. Just take it from him. Yeah, Psycho says, I thought the brown ones were little vials of insulin.
And that's how you get me in a sketchy looking white van.
That's that. Yeah, I'll tell you what. If you could have the creepiest van ever. You leave a trail of those, you'd be catching some people, whatever kind of people you want.
They may all be fat like me, but you know,
it's okay.
Makes you harder to wrestle into the van.
This is true.
You don't have to wrestle them in the van.
I'm wrestling them out of the van because I want their dang stuff.
If you're wrestling people that eat that stuff all the time, you're probably driving an ambulance.
Or a hearse.
Or a hearse.
Hey, there's G down in the gun. Hey, G, what's going on? Hop in. Tell us what's going down. You got a link. Unless you got a bad link.
We're full up, man.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, shit.
I'll jump out.
No, it's okay. You don't have to. I mean, I don't know that if that's fine. I'm sure somebody will ditch out. If G wants to jump in and somebody wants to give him a spot.
To hop in, I'll hop out.
No, he didn't. I just didn't realize we had 10 people. That's such a uncommon occurrence on a garbage show like this.
Well, let me know if he says he wants to hop in. I'll hop out.
He said he doesn't need a seat. Thanks. He's doing stuff. You know what? He's probably out there canoodling with his new robot friends. That's what's going on.
John, what are you saying? You can sleep with or without being on the chat?
Oh no, I'll still listen to the chat. I'll still have the chat running. That's for sure. All those sexy voices. Oh man.
Oh, and G, if you're interested, I'll give you a good deal on some Gun Channels cups. I'll give you. I got a discount code. I'll hook you up. I know people.
Midnight Range TM channels.
Most of the people he knows are freaking crazy, but he knows people.
What'd you say?
I said most of the people you know are freaking crazy, but they're people.
Most of them, yeah. At least
Around 1 a.m., don't you go looking for boyfriends in the Port Authority?
Wow.
I've been to a couple concerts there, and there's always a bunch of homeless dudes trying to pick up men at the Port Authority at like 1 or 1:30 in the morning.
I'm not classy enough for the winos.
Hey, man, you're a beautiful man. You know that?
Hey, how you doing? Hey, I finished
You're
shooting
beautiful,
up. Let's
You
go
know
get a
that?
beer. Hey.
I think G's going to sue me. He says maybe you can get a discount with Potato's lawyer. I think I'm going to jail, guys.
At least
At
you
least
have
paying
a potato.
royalties.
At least you have a potato to keep you company.
he said when I finance the next road trip with that cup lawsuit. Oh man, I'm screwed. It's been nice knowing you. I'm gonna have to sell the laptop. Oh, Jumpy's asking, does 357 mag surpass 30 carbine out of a 16-inch barrel? I don't know. That'd be that.
Yes.
Probably.
I think so.
Well, carbine, the 30 carbine's pretty low pressure though, right?
Yeah. It's probably somewhere around 38 special. A little better. Now, I'm no expert on the 30 carbine. That's just a guess.
Go fund me. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go fund me a bail.
I made a
Oh, man.
GoFundMe, but I spelled it wrong, so I got a whole bunch of negative responses.
So, what's going on with you, Alice? Anything new?
I hate my job. I hate the people I work with.
So everything is going really well, I take it.
Oh, yeah. Uh-huh.
Have you still not heard back from PSA?
Not as of yet. They're either going to call me tomorrow or I'm going to call them.
You applied to work with TSA?
Yes.
PSA, you
Oh,
fool.
all right. Never mind.
Alex at the airport rubbing down people.
Whoa.
Actually,
I
I
don't know.
applied for a job for TSA as well. So
You're going to be doing credit card swipes
There you go.
all day long.
Well, we were just talking about it before the chat. I was looking up articles on the gun feed, and Ellis, I think there's a dude that's going to be looking for a job at the Houston airport. Maybe you can move down there. There was a article from the other day that a on-duty officer had a negligent discharge in the airport with his AR. So
how the hell do you do that?
He said it just went off.
Sure.
Anything can happen in those airport bathrooms.
Is it a SIG AR? Did he drop it?
Oh, that's not nice.
Ooh.
Anything
Shots
can happen
fired,
in those airport
quote
bathrooms.
unquote.
Maybe
Yeah.
Hammer fired AR. Yeah.
Maybe he had it locked open and he tapped the buttstock against something.
Who knows? But why would that hell? Why the hell would
With
you
his
be-
hand on the trigger?
That's what I mean. Why the hell would you?
He was probably doing a Michael Jackson move.
Wouldn't be surprised if you had a shitty worn out AR if it locked shut. If it was back held to the rear and you hit it hard enough on something, it picked up and fired. I wouldn't be surprised.
He was definitely locked and cocked if he had a negligent discharge.
Well, I'm pretty sure TSA ain't going to have worn out rifles because they probably shoot them once a year to qualify, and that is it.
You talking about the
I
air
guess-
marshals or the people feeler uppers?
No, it was down. It was down. It wasn't on the plane. I don't think
Certainly
it was a.
air marshals don't have rifles.
Yeah, it'd be kind of hard to conceal on the.
Well,
There was
also
a story
because of their
about a-
training and the way they have to train. They're not going to have rifles on the planes. That's why they have
There
to
was,
do markings with the handguns.
Vandalistica says he put the AR on the coat hook on the back of the toilet door. Is that? I don't know if that's true or not. It could be true. I didn't really get.
Somebody's watching
much-
too many movies.
Yeah, there was an air marshal that got kicked off of a plane. I saw an article about that not long ago too, because I guess the flight attendant saw his pistol
She saw his pistol, all right.
and didn't know he was an air marshal and made a big to do about it, and
She obviously didn't think he was happy to see her.
Mm-hmm. Oh, great. Vandalistica's throwing out their fake news. Thanks, buddy. Jesus.
I was watching. There was a recent video. I didn't see where exactly it was from. It was a bunch of police officers engaging a shooter in Cincinnati or something. Or, anyways, the funny part though is this one officer has his AR, and he's like, "You're looking from one body camera, and all of a sudden she backs up, and you see this officer go to shoot his AR, and then he just goes, 'Damn it!' And it looks like he maybe dropped a mag, but her body camera, you can see the ground, and there's no mag on the ground. So he must have grabbed his AR and did not load a mag in it, and then went to engage wow.
He could have beat the crap out
in
of
Cincinnati. That was in Cincinnati, wasn't it?
Yeah, I watched the video several times. There's no mag on the ground.
No, yeah, that's why he bails on it, throws it down.
Oh, that's pretty bad.
I think I would have.
So do they not? They don't keep a mag in it?
Apparently not. That would be a pretty dangerous gun if it had a mag in it, right?
All the officers I know carry them with a mag in it. They just don't carry one in the pipe.
Yeah.
Maybe it was a flintlock.
Maybe it's like Massachusetts compliant AR or something.
Yeah, there you go.
It's definitely like California compliant, that's for sure. When did this happen?
I don't know. That one I'm not sure.
It was the shooter in
Rock
Cincinnati.
Island. Do you think? No, and that was my question. I didn't hear. You don't think that they keep a mag in the rifle, even if it's not chambered?
They should have, but who knows what he had just done.
So maybe she picked it out of the car or something and hit the mag release. Or whatever. I thought you said her. I thought you said her.
Yeah, you were looking from a lady's body camera. So he just appears to the right of her where she backs up from the window, and then you just hear him go, click, damn it. And then he tosses it. He must have just been so he must have been so on that adrenaline high he didn't notice that he didn't have a mag in it, or maybe it fell at some point.
Yeah, I wonder if he reached in and grabbed it out of the car and dumped the mag out by accident or something and didn't realize it.
I've done it before and not tapped my mag, just slapped a mag in it real quick and not tap it and get it latched. And maybe he just did that and it stayed in the AR until he picked it up and then it fell out and
slipped it up.
Maybe he had the magazine in there, just no rounds.
He really should have pulled it as well. Tap it.
Maybe he's from New York and he didn't know you had to have a mag in it because he's not allowed to have them there.
Well, no, you're allowed to have the mag. You're just not allowed to have the bullets in there.
Yeah, but maybe he didn't know what to do with them, so he left them at home or something.
Yeah, that's true. You're only allowed 5 rounds anyway.
Yeah. Those little tiny mags, those little baby mags that just barely stick out the bottom.
Exactly. It's smaller than the BX-25 mags.
Yeah, it's a bummer. That's the saddest looking thing ever when they did that little tiny mag pokes out. That's it.
That's what she said.
I'm sorry, but if I live somewhere where they have a 5-round limit on a magazine, I'm just going to get me an old Winchester 30-30 and carry that.
Mm-hmm.
You might as well just have a musket.
I don't think I'd go 30. I think I'd go with one of those 357s. Lever action 357s. You get 9, 10 rounds.
What is a beaver? What is a beaver action musket?
That's where you slap the tail.
Unless he meant a lever action.
That's what I said. Lever action.
Beaver action.
It is pronounced lever, not lever.
It is pronounced lever.
It is pronounced lever.
Beaver.
I think one thing that's different about the video that I would not be used to is just dropping a weapon. That's something that I'd retain it, or I mean I'm also never used to ever having a pistol on me either. So
I'm surprised you didn't have a sling.
Well, I was just gonna say I was gonna say if he didn't have a sling, then you got a walking stick.
I'm throwing a thing on the ground if I ain't got a sling.
He did have a sling on it, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, but if he has no bullets, I'd rather not have it around my neck, slowing me down.
Yeah.
At
I
least
don't know,
you
man.
have something you could swing at the guy.
Yeah, I mean, I would imagine if I don't know, it's all happening in a split second. I mean, whatever your instinct is what you're gonna go with. But I mean, if you could throw it over your shoulder quick, at least you had it. If somebody else could throw you a mag, at least be useful.
There's no
but if
mags
that's
around, so everybody starts tossing their rifles like they're grenades.
Hot potato. Hey, you take it. No, you take it. No, you take it. Somebody give me 1 223 round to throw in here. I'll single shot it.
Law enforcement engagements are going to be a lot different than a military engagement too. I mean, I'm sure the scene's a lot more secure. Like if you just throw it down on the ground, there's how many other cops around.
Yeah.
Especially with no ammo nearby.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not like criticizing him for it. I'm just saying, like, to me, that's like an alien to see someone just like, I'm just going to leave this rifle here and do whatever I'm going to do.
Vandalistic says you could throw it at the bad guys, but then if they have a mag, then you're screwed.
My problem is why did that officer? Don't they know anything about it? You're supposed to have one round in your pocket all the time in your shirt.
At least one, yeah. When I before I did state corrections or city detention, I was an auxiliary officer, and when there were hostage situations or whatever, sometimes I would be directed to watch the emergency services van, and all the goodies in there. Trust me, you have so many people around. If someone did drop a firearm, that thing will be secured in about split second, and you don't even have to say anything to anybody. That thing will be secured in a heartbeat.
They were still in the hot zone, not in the warm zone.
Yeah,
that situation was still happening.
So I'm pretty sure if he had to drop his rifle because he had no ammo in it, there'd be somebody there to secure it.
So, you don't know me. They were talking in the chat about this. I don't have much of an opinion without really looking at either of them. But TAC 14 versus Shockwave.
Shockwave.
One's
which one is?
One's a Mossberg.
Yeah, one's Remington and one is Mossberg. Which one is? Remington's a TAC 14, right?
Yeah, Shockwave is Mossberg.
Are they not similar to one another?
Yeah, they're similar. Same idea.
So what's he asking? If which company's better?
Basically, yeah.
Well, the problem is right now Remington has a lot of issues. You go anywhere and read anything about Remington, there's a lot of quality control issues.
Except for possibly their 1911s.
I seen where they're coming back out with a double stack like Para had. Didn't they buy Para?
Yeah, I think no. Para Ordnance bought somebody else, I think.
Well, Para makes some nice stuff.
I thought Remington bought Para. Let me look it up.
I don't remember. I feel like, I mean, they're all, man, when you think about it, so many of them are owned by the same huge corporations that it isn't, doesn't matter.
So when did Remington start having issues like that?
Oh, I don't know when they were bought. When they were bought out. Yeah, and I mean, we had a whole big conversation about this one night. And G had brought up actually it wasn't in my chat. We talked about it in mine, I think, but they were having a chat and G had put a segment of it up, and he made a really great point. That just the loot, like if they wouldn't have picked up Remington, if Freedom Group hadn't have picked up Remington, and they own Marlin and they own Federal, I think, and like a bunch of other S&B, I think they do. I don't remember. Could you imagine if Remington would go under and you'd lose the name? You know what I mean? Like that'd be horrible. I mean, that's like one of the most prominent names in firearms history, right? So, you know, the repercussions of that could actually be pretty dire, I think. Like, you know how perception is reality, right? With many people. And if you see a company like Remington go under, the sort of ripples from that could really hurt the industry, and you know, and kind of throw everything into a little bit of a funk, right?
Well, has Freedom stepped up its game? Because I've heard a lot of
I don't know.
about it.
Freedom Group bought Para in 2012.
Oh, they did? Okay. I think they're probably just trying to tread water right now. I think there's a lot of bad press and a lot of, but I hope that they can hold on and maybe turn around whatever issues they're having, because I don't want Remington to go away. I don't want, you know, Winchester to go away. I don't want any of them to go away. I think when you see major companies having a hard time and closing, it could be bad for the industry as a whole. You know, so whatever issues they are having or have had, and you know, as much as people bitch about them, and it's kind of a, you know, everybody has said it at one point or another how much it sucks, you know, that Freedom Group fucked up Remington, quote unquote. But if they hadn't have picked them up, I mean, it would probably be gone now. Or like what happened with, you know, sort of same thing that would happen with Springfield. You know, the company goes under, somebody picks up the name, and you know, it's a different company, but it's the same name. I don't really want. I mean, hopefully they can turn it around. I don't know. It would be nice. As a name that's synonymous with firearms should always be here. Hopefully will always be here. You know.
I totally agree with you on that.
Sarge has something.
Oh, Sarge has a toy.
We were talking about the Mossberg Shockwave.
Mm-hmm.
I got one.
Very nice.
Mine's bigger.
That's what she said.
Exactly.
Shockwave.
I can clear a closet with this thing.
I can keep Bigfoot with mine, but you know.
It's got a stock. Get it away. Get it away. It's illegal. Get it away.
Well, that thing is super scary with that stuff. And it's got a handguard, so you know it's made for killing people.
It's got that loop on the pump, so you don't blow your hand off. Yeah, so you don't blow your hand off.
It's probably not California compliant.
Definitely not California.
I am so far away from California. It's not a concern.
Thank God.
You're about as far away from California as you can get.
Pretty much.
Midnight's eating.
Hell yeah, I had a piece of fudge.
He's itching up there around the New York area, though.
You could have at least turned off your camera, you bastard.
Are you eating that pretzel?
Nope, I'm eating a piece of fudge. Screw you guys.
Oh, I see how it is.
You can have all that fudge.
What's the matter? You don't like fudge?
No, I don't like Reese's.
What the hell's a Reese's?
Guy? Who let him in here?
It's not Reese's, you fool.
It's Lever too.
It is Reese's and it is Lever.
It's Reese's.
Mm-hmm.
Reese's Levers.
Lever 2000.
Yeah, there you go.
Note the difference in spelling.
Don't give him an excuse to say it wrong.
Lever, that's what you do when she runs around on you. You leave her.
No, you sleep with her sister.
No barrel shroud.
My wife's sister.
C4, you need a barrel shroud on that thing. It's just not cool enough without it.
Negative.
Huh?
Negative. No barrel shroud for me.
But then when you have to go all crazy, pump shotgun like in the apocalypse, and your barrel gets all hot, and you're gonna burn your little fingers. You don't want to do that.
Just keep your hand inside that loop. You'll be fine.
Who says he has little fingers?
Look at him, little fingies. You're gonna burn your little fingies.
Now, I don't have armed with a giant hands like you, but they're not tiny.
His mustache is longer than his.
They're not little Donald Trump hands.
I'd use that shotgun, but I got these tiny hands. What was it, a Burger King commercial or something?
Yeah, you can't eat a Whopper.
Yeah.
If Sarge would donate his mustache, he would get a humanitarian award of the year.
I can grow another one by next week, so it's fine.
Damn you.
Just
Took me 3 months to grow mine.
Hey,
It appears overnight.
No Shave November is coming up. This thing will disappear at the end of October and be replaced by a beard for No Shave November.
Oh, man, I cannot wait to see that. Mountain Man Sarge.
Just look at my Instagram. You see this pictures of a beard.
so
I'm
you're allowed
surprised
to.
you're That's what I was gonna say. Go ahead.
That's what I was gonna say. Are you allowed to all the time do what you want? Keep it like you keep it trimmed?
No, we have to pay for charity. We have to pay to grow beards in November. And last year they kind of ran out of money, so we let the sheriff let us pay a little bit more. We got to go through December, so that was quite pleasant.
So you're trying to look like Bob.
Hey, don't insult him. He's an officer of the law. Good Lord.
I am the law.
The sad thing is he's got more hair on his upper lip than Ellis has on his whole head.
He's got more hair on his lip than me and Ellis put together on our heads.
You say that like Ellis would care. That's the thing. Ellis does not want hair on his head. If it's there, you have to comb it, you have to brush it, you have to take care of it. I shave the shit off, so I don't have to do any of that.
Don't worry, Ellis. I got plenty of hair on the rest of my body for you. I'll send it over.
Oh boy.
Way
We're
more
gonna talking
than I
about back hair
ever
again.
needed
How do all
to
these
know.
chats go to back hair?
I'm not talking about back hair either.
Oh.
Careful if you talk about it in the chat. C4 will block you.
Dun, dun,
That was an accident.
Everybody needs to get blocked, or everybody
That was a poor
needs to get
decision.
put in time out once just to see what it's like.
It'd be a really quiet chat.
Yeah.
They come back with a vengeance, don't they, Sarge?
Oh my gosh. I didn't hear about it for the next 8 hours on that chat. Oh my gosh. I worked an entire side shift at that place and the chat still wasn't over.
I didn't know it was still going until Sarge texted me. He said you should go jump back into the chat. I was like, what the fuck? What?
You should. I'm glad you did. I couldn't make it.
And it was only supposed to be a 30-minute chat.
Ugh. Yeah.
30-minute plus.
Rob C says, my life sucks right now. Frankie found Pretty Women on TV. Pretty Woman on TV. They got money. We've got. So what did, okay, changing topics here. Nike did what Nike did, which I don't know. I mean, they see it as a business move, whatever. What did Levi's do? Because I saw a bunch of shit about Levi.
Oh, God.
Levi Strauss.
They have put out a press conference stating that they are becoming an anti-gun company.
Ugh, for real?
They said they were joining hands with every town for gun safety.
Yeah,
Oh, no, I did see that. I do remember seeing that now. Was that them? I saw somebody was doing that, but I didn't realize it was them. I didn't put two and two together. Sometimes my math be bad.
Next thing you know, they're going to be singing "We Are the World."
And
Ugh.
you know, my good jeans I always buy my good jeans, my dress jeans is Levi's. So now I guess I'm gonna have to go back to Wranglers.
Levi's sucks. Just buy Wranglers and Dickies.
Dickies.
Hashtag redneck dress up Levi's. My good jeans, my dress up jeans. He says.
You think I'm kidding? I don't even own. Actually, I
Bro,
do own. I do
I know
own
you
one
ain't
pair
kidding.
of khakis,
I know you're not kidding.
and I couldn't tell you the last time I wore slacks. It's always jeans.
No. So I'll have to look it up.
I wear
Let's see.
Wranglers or Rustlers. I ain't never wore Levi's. I ain't never liked Levi's.
I'm
He
too
wears-
fat to wear Wrestlers because the crotch rips out whenever I do the wrong thing.
Outlaw, you wear
What
it
wrestlers?
without the butt cheeks?
Are those like
See, that's-
Huskies?
See, snob. Now, here's what you're supposed to say. Not because you're too fat. He said you can't wear Wranglers because they don't have enough room in the crotch, and I always blow them out.
It's not reinforced.
See,
Yeah,
you
it's
put
it's,
you
it's
put a little
Wrestlers, not
spin on it.
Wranglers.
Whatever. So you got to put that little spin on it.
There's
As long as
nothing-
the wife's not here to dispute it, you'll be all right.
she's out there.
Oh,
Well, the problem is, I hate being at work and you rip out your crotch and you have to go into Walmart's with your with your hoodie tied around you to hide your crotch to go get new jeans.
if you're at work and you rip out your crotch, I don't know what kind of work you're doing. Or are you still talking about jeans? You're talking just whatever.
I'm talking about jeans.
The wife says that's funny. I'm not sure what she means by that, but
She didn't say not true, so ha. And if she does, I have a wrench and she doesn't. She's gonna find out what timeout looks like.
what's it like on the other side of a timeout? Boring.
Your wife in timeout.
Gotta love that marital bliss.
Well,
She cut you off for a year.
Who said she hadn't already? Have you not heard us argue in some of these chats?
So it's not his birthday.
I got to February.
His birthday comes around every 6 years.
He's born on
Oh,
February the 29th. He only gets on leap year.
But the mailman's birthday is every week. It's crazy. I don't get that.
That's the milkman.
Oh. Well, I think they raised dairy cow, so I think Snob is
Well,
the milkman, isn't he?
That's true.
I forgot a video earlier of me moving a cow.
Moving a cow. There's a joke there somewhere.
Moving
Let me see if I can upload this to Instagram.
YP says, I don't care if blowout jeans at work. I wear them till the end of the shift.
Hey, Gunsnob, do me a favor. Don't post your crotch ripped out to Instagram.
Yeah, you're liable to turn John Z on. He likes that sort of thing.
I could see it now. Glock, cocks out, glocks out, something like that.
Glog out. Yeah, if your appendix carrying and you blow out the crotch of the jeans too bad, you might see the Glock. See the
My
muzzle
question
sticking
is, can you appendix carry if you've had your appendix removed?
out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you got more room for two.
that's
It's
true.
not
Yeah,
appendix carrying anymore, though.
it's just
Internal bleeding carrying.
called a gut. It's called gut carry.
Inquiring minds want to know these things.
So Nike,
question.
meh. Levi's, meh. Poor us for Levi's. Oh, that's a bummer. But
I don't wear Levi's anyway.
did you guys? Can John Z's volume? John, say something.
Testing. One.
John sounds good to me.
It's
Sounds
low
fine to
on
me.
sound.
Double T must be your ears. So
It's usually low.
Hey, Travis.
Did you
Hey, how you
guys-
doing, Travis? You can't hear me? Hey, what's wrong with you? Come on, man.
ugh, now I wish I couldn't hear
You go ahead and mute him.
him. I think he's getting closer and farther away from his microphone a little bit. I think that's what it is.
My phone has been in my hand like literally 2 inches from my mouth the whole time.
He needs
Yeah.
those headphones he was breathing into the other week.
Hey guys.
I
It
was
did take
sawing
us
the
a
wood.
second.
Here you go, Midnight. There
There
you
you
go.
go.
Aw, she's so cute.
That would be a he.
He's so cute.
It's only got one udder, not multiple.
I can't count out how many udders it's got.
John just spent 10 minutes milking the bull.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Did anybody hear anything, or did you guys look up anything or watch anything about the Kavanaugh hearing?
What happened?
No, it went pretty well, I think, right?
What was that? Like day 5?
I mean, I've watched chunks of it. I haven't watched the whole thing.
Did
but
the Democrats put their drink
He won't
bottles
shake
down
people's
and stop
hands. Shame.
yeah. Did you hear Ted Cruz's speech or whatever? Deposition, whatever you want to call it? It was really good. I guess they've been friends for years, but yeah, Cruz was pretty cool. He was really, what he said was really good. Talking about how many cases he oversaw, and how many documents he put forth, and they tried to catch him on a time when he was the secretary for the president or whatever, about not putting forth documents that he dealt with while he was at that job, which they weren't anything. He was, I guess that position's kind of a middleman. They receive documents and they shuffle them off to whoever they need to go to, and to the president, I suppose. One of the things I heard afterwards was those documents would probably contain a huge amount of, confidential and information and stuff. It's not something that they would be able to release anyway, even if they wanted to. So,
Well,
I don't know.
isn't
We'll
that
see.
what the Democrats do all the time? When they don't get their way, they always want to release stuff that's like top secret.
Well, I guess it depends on whose side, right?
Exactly.
But yeah, Cruz was really good. And then when Feinstein was interviewing, I guess you can call it interviewing, right? Questioning him, they were talking about common use of the AR, how it should be banned because it doesn't fall under common a firearm that's within common use. And his rebuttal was, it's the most widely owned and used firearm in the United States. He said, that sounds, that pretty much, I forget exactly how I said it, but he says that fits my definition of commonly used. And she just kind of was like, blew it off, and she said, we're just not on the same page or something.
Is that what General Relativity was talking about when he said Kavanaugh put Feinstein in their place?
I didn't see that, but probably, yeah.
Nice.
I would think so. Oh yeah, Kavanaugh put Feinstein. Yeah, he was real quick. I mean, he was, I like I said, I didn't watch the whole thing. If anything else is interesting with it that you guys saw or heard or read, it'd be, bring it up. It'd be nice. It'd be great to talk about it. Let's see, when did Tom Cruise lay it to Hillary? I don't think anybody's laid it to Hillary in a long time.
Roll call. What have you been doing with Hillary?
I think Hillary Clinton has had sex a total of one time, and we've seen the results of that.
I guess the only flack that I've heard people say about Kavanaugh is he voted in favor of eminent domain.
In regards to what?
It was the Connecticut. They were putting up a business park because the company said they were going to put up the money to build a factory, and there was a case that went to the Supreme Court, and he voted in favor of her giving up her house. And the best part about it is there never was a business park. they never actually did it, so it was blown off. But it was a case that went all the way to the Supreme Court. I forget what case it was. So seems pretty constitutionalist to me, except for that, and I think he voted for the Patriot Act. He's a fan of like FISA or whatever. So
Sam of Anarchy 92 says, if I'm not mistaken, isn't the 1911 or a Glock the most commonly used firearm in the U.S.? I just Googled, just a quick Google. We'll see what it has. It says, I Googled most commonly owned firearm in the United States. February of 2018, the NRA has called the AR-15 the most popular rifle in America, and estimates Americans own more than 8 million of them. The NRA says the gun is popular because it's customizable, blah, 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 all that shit. So they're saying most popular rifle. Maybe he said rifle too. I don't know.
Psycho says Chelsea is a test tube baby.
Thanks, John, for letting us know he said that.
Well, Psycho did it.
Yeah, I think the Glock 19 is the most common pistol.
Yeah, I don't know. 8 million, man. That is a lot. How many people are in the United States?
Well, let's start counting. I'm here.
Yep,
One.
here.
That's
There are about
3.
3 million.
Yeah.
President.
There's at least 10, at least.
Well, after you
One-
count Gizzard, does it really matter what comes after?
We saw a bunch of Gizzard's kids today on Instagram.
Yes, I shared some family photos. Movies.
Saw that.
Yeah.
I thought that was a movie of you when you were a youngin'. And your brother.
Well, it would have been black and white if it was when I was young.
Huh.
And I don't
They
think
didn't-
would have had video of it.
Yeah, it would have been like one of those pictures from like, Billy the Kid days where they had to freeze and not move for like 15 minutes,
Oh, and you had the gunpowder explode to take the picture.
Something like that, yeah.
I have something to bring up about the Nike thing real quick.
Let her rip.
Okay, so you all been watching all the memes and stuff. You've all seen all them.
Yep.
Those
Yeah.
are my favorite thing in the world. And I'm sitting here actually going through memes instead of paying attention to anything else. And this one popped up, and it's a picture of Hillary on a laptop, and it says delete everything, even if it means losing everything. And it had just deleted at the bottom.
Yeah.
Sad part is, it's funny and it's true.
Wipe the server? You mean with a cloth?
I seen one earlier that was Bill and Monica Lewinsky, but I'll let you all fill in what it said.
Somebody also said in the chat a while back, I wrote it down, that they wanted a I want to talk about hot sauce. I think we've talked about hot sauce before. Oh, no. I don't remember if it was. Sam of Anarchy says they are 327 million people.
That's a lot.
Psycho also says Chewbacca and Bernie Sanders, whatever that means.
I think he's talking about the memes he posted. I think I saw the Bernie Sanders one. It was pretty funny. But just take it.
I think he was talking about the one where Chewbacca's more understandable than Bernie.
Oh, no, the Chewbacca. I did see that. Yeah. I did see the Chewbacca one. That's funny. Scorpion peppers and ghost peppers in canned jars in my cupboard. How hot do you want? Yeah. I don't want none of that shit. Oh, yesterday, YP saying a hot sauce bracket.
Do a hot sauce bracket.
A hot sauce bracket's kind of hard. I honestly haven't had a whole lot of hot sauces.
What about a hot pepper bracket?
There'll be so many different offshoots of different hot sauces. No one will know what they're voting for.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to vote for more than. I mean, I've only probably had a couple of different hot sauces.
Oh, that's true, because you not only have hot sauces that are hot, but you have hot sauces that are sweet, hot sauces that are
Mhm.
super spicy, hot sauces that are other flavors.
Yeah.
And
I mean, I do. I mean, there's some that are kind of classic. You know what I mean? Frank's is a good one. Frank's is a good one for wings. I think a lot of places back in the
Wing.
day. What?
Wang.
Has anybody seen the guy on YouTube who interviews celebrities and he has them eat hot wings with all different types of sauces?
No.
I've seen that, and they graduate. They start out at like mild and work their way to the hottest.
Yeah, it's awesome. I
that's
ended
funny as
up
hell.
falling down a hole watching a crap load of episodes of people I don't even know just to see him get hammered by that. Oh, he's going for the chocolate milk now.
Have you guys had the Frank's with sriracha sauce? It's like I don't know, Frank's sriracha or something like that. It's Frank's and sriracha together.
I love
Pretty good.
sriracha sauce.
Oh, this is way better than just sriracha sauce.
I
Way
like
better.
sriracha. I like sriracha. I think yesterday's pomade saying expand your palate midnight. Sorry, I'm not much of a food guy. I really can't keep it simple. Ketchup, mayonnaise, I don't get much crazier than that.
I like sriracha on egg drop soup or combo fried rice, but
Dog sauce.
Dog sauce. There you go. I do like sriracha as an additive. I don't generally use it much by itself, just because I think it's a little empty. I don't know how to describe it. It's hot, and I just don't think it has enough flavor to it. But I like to add it into stuff for sure.
I like
mean,
the
we
hot
do.
sauce. Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead, man.
Oh, I was just gonna say that hot sauce that has the little yellow peppers in the bottle and it's just vinegar. I don't even know what it's called.
Hot sauce on a Reese's Pieces covered pretzel.
Jackpot. Now you're talking. All right, so I think it was Vanessa said fried desserts as a bracket. Deep fried desserts bracket. All right, we could do that. We'll do a deep fried dessert bracket. So we got I'll just do we'll do a 12. We'll do it simple.
Can't do 12.
Oh, we can't do 12. No, we can't.
Gotta be
You're right.
8 or 16.
You'd have to do 8 or 16.
Well, we're
I'm gonna
doing
have to
6.
jump
We'll
out,
see if we can
guys.
get to 16. Thanks, buddy.
Thanks for having me. See you guys later.
Yeah,
I might
anytime.
pop back in.
See you later, Jared.
Bye.
This is the one I was talking about midnight, real quick.
I've never seen that.
Really? It's really good if you put it on. I always take fried eggs and chop them up with pickles and onions and put them and with hash browns. Put some of that on there. That's good.
You got to remember, I'm in PA. That's probably not necessarily a PA thing, you know?
Well, you send me some of your birch beer, and I'll send you some of our regular hot sauce.
All right, that's not a bad idea.
So what's our bracket?
All right. Fried desserts, I think it was, right?
Ooh.
Donuts.
All right, donuts.
Twinkies.
Fried ice cream.
Twinkies.
I haven't had fried ice cream in years.
Pancakes.
Mm-hmm.
Oreos.
Bacon pancakes.
Fried bacon pancakes.
Monte Cristos?
There you go. Slim Jim has been adjudicated the best candy bar. Right. So Slim Jim, we got to put in here.
It's not
Yeah,
fried. is it?
someone said they wanted.
Vanessa says I have scorpion peppers. I have yet to eat them. We'll probably know when you do because we'll see the mushroom cloud.
Funnel
Those things are
cakes?
hot.
Yeah, funnel
Yeah,
cake.
funnel cake.
So you're not counting Twinkies or Oreos?
I'd say deep fried Oreos.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Funnel cake.
Fried Oreos, elephant ears. Those are different. Yeah.
That's
Fried
a funnel cake.
Twinkies. Fried pickles. George Cortez says.
I didn't even know
That
what a
is-
stinking elephant ear was till I listened to a We Like Shooting podcast today, and they
That's
talked about
not fried pickles. Is not a dessert.
Freaking dessert.
Fried cinnamon toast crunch. Okay. Deep fried Jimenez tooth. Churros. There's a good one.
what about like cheesecake chimichangas?
Cheesecake. Well, you can do fried cheesecake too. You just put cheesecake.
I'll do that. I'll vote for that
How
every
do you
time.
fry cheesecake?
What?
Did we get good old fried ice cream?
Yep.
Sarge
All
said that.
Damn it, I gotta pay attention.
Too broke. Can't even pay attention.
That's for sure.
So I'm gonna ask, just like Psycho, what the hell is an elephant ear?
Funnel cake.
Yeah, I always thought it was funnel cake myself. But
Funnel cake.
Same thing.
Well, I'd never heard of one, and on We Like Shooting, they described it as a flat funnel cake.
Yeah, it's kind of. It's. I think it's a. It's a dough though, not a batter. I think.
Yeah, and they said it was regular sugar and cinnamon instead of powdered
Yeah.
sugar.
I think we should Google it.
You guys, one of you guys, Google it, and I'm gonna keep looking at the chat here.
What's a
I like the sound of a deep fried fruit pie. Vanessa threw that
Well,
out there.
Yeah, they do that.
Fried pies.
deep fried fruit pie?
But
Just like
That's
Okay, I got an image I'm going to share.
That was real homophobic. That's just not right.
Mm.
I don't think that's the elephant ear he's talking about.
What do you mean? That's not the right elephant ear? I mean, I know this kind of elephant ear. There we go. about that?
Vanessa Kitty's backing me up. She said fried Twinkies. Do you got those?
Yeah, I put them on there.
All right. Just check.
Is that an elephant ear? Anybody that knows what one is?
Yeah, sort of. Looks like it. Yeah.
But that's nothing like a funnel cake.
Maybe I had misrepresented elephant ears.
See, I feel like they're probably a dough and not a batter, but I'm not sure.
I think they said it was a dough that you roll out flat and then fry.
Yeah, like a dough. Yeah, probably. I think
That
that's
looks
probably
like
what it
something
is.
that would be much crispier.
Yeah,
Mhm.
this looks pretty good. I mean, I
It'll
would
be chewier.
Yeah,
I'm
chewy.
with Sarge. I feel like I've had those before, but not like what you guys are showing. Definitely misrepresented.
I
Could it be
want to
regional?
That looks like a mushroom.
Oh, Vanessa Kitty says fried Snicker bars.
Okay.
How about fry bread? Fry bread with honey is a dessert.
Mm.
Is it fried?
French toast.
French toast is not a dessert; it's a breakfast.
It can be a dessert if you put enough syrup on it.
That's right.
So it's a Danish. So it's an apple fritter. Those are desserts.
See, one of these weeks we're going to do my bracket for your show. You know, the desserts that are breakfast foods that are really desserts.
We can do that one too. I don't care.
No, not today. You've already got one.
Oh yeah, churros.
Yep, I got
Already has
churros.
Okay.
Cheerios.
Yeah, we need to get Cheerios. We need like 4 more.
Vanessa says just put them all into the same category: fried yeast doughs. Oh, fried bologna sandwich.
You know what you
That's
really-
like a dessert.
For dessert.
You know what you really should have called this bracket? Diabetes waiting to happen.
There you go. The Brimley bracket. Sopapilla? Is the sopapilla
Yeah.
dessert?
Yes, they're dessert. They serve those at Mexican restaurants as dessert.
That's right.
I don't even know what the hell that is.
Yeah, I forgot what they were.
Well, they have 2 different versions. One of them is like a flat piece with cinnamon and sugar and you put honey on it, or sometimes even have whipped cream. Or the ones I like the best are almost like an Indian fry bread thing that puffs up, and you
Yeah,
tear a
that's
corner
what
off
I've
and fill
had.
it full of honey.
The middle of them's hollow. Yeah.
Yeah, and you fill it full of honey. Oh, those are good.
Sam of Anarchy saying apple pie and custard. Yeah, we have that fried apple pie on there already. What about?
I feel like we're missing a
Hmm.
lot of good desserts.
I feel like there's got to be more out there. Yeah. Fried ice cream we got.
I just feel like if I went to the fair, I could find all kinds of desserts that were deep fried.
Yeah. Is there? I know I've seen things like almost like a banana. I saw once it was a banana dipped in like a funnel cake batter and then fried. that would look really good.
What about like good old mini donuts?
Yeah, we have donuts. Yeah.
Oh,
All right, I've got an idea on this chat. How about whenever the winner, Midnight has to make a video of him making the winning item
and mail them out.
Yeah, there you go.
What about deep fried cookie dough?
That sounds like a good one.
I see deep fried cheesecake. That'd probably be all right.
We've got
Yeah, we have that.
God damn it! I gotta write this shit down.
Hottie says deep fried PB&J. We actually do that at the restaurant. We do them for brunch.
Deep fried
Are you
s'mores.
serious?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Do you batter them first?
That comment I put in there.
It's it's a PB&J, and we do a donut that's not like a risen like a dough. It's a batter. You do like a drop batter, and we just take that batter and put it around a PB&J, half of a PB&J, and just throw it in the deep fryer.
Look at this, Midnight. I just Googled deep fried desserts and look what I found.
Oh, that looks good.
Ravioli Reese's peanut butter cups.
No, that's true. You
Do you have deep fried apple fritters?
Yep.
Deep fried.
Deep fried s'mores.
There's a deep fried s'more. I'd never heard of such a thing. That looks pretty good.
Yeah.
Is it like a wonton wrapper on it?
Yeah, it looks like a wonton skin. Yeah.
I eat it.
I could almost go with a wonton as a dessert.
What the hell is that?
I don't know. Fruit is all it says. It looks like Jell-O in there.
It's a
View page. Let's see.
I also
G saying
found one
it's a
that's
beat.
deep fried peanut butter cup.
Oh yeah, I guess yeah. G says cannoli. Cannoli, I get. I mean, that's technically deep fried.
I said
and
that
then
like
it's
3 minutes ago.
Well, who the hell was listening to you? All right, we'll throw. That's the last one. Then we got cannoli. We'll throw cannoli in there.
Cannoli.
That way,
What is a cannoli?
maybe he'll decide not to sue me for the cup. Cannoli is take almost like I mean, it's the same idea as like a dumpling skin or dumpling wrapper or something like that. And you wrap it around. Usually they use like wooden dowels, and you fry it so that it comes out like a tube, and then they fill it with a mascarpone, sweet mascarpone.
So isn't that like a scone then, or is that a different filling?
No, a scone is more like a biscuit.
Hey, I have a question. I just realized something.
Mhm.
Monkey's not in here. Where the hell is he?
Who?
The monkey.
Oh, he's out there in the chat. He must be working.
He's flinging poop.
Again, it happens. Gotta watch him.
Oh, deep fried banana.
I already said that.
Okay.
Worst description of a cannoli ever heard. Sorry, G.
Hey, how about fried apples?
We've got fritters. Yeah, we're good. We got everything. We got enough. Unless somebody else has something really good that we can
Slim Jim.
switch one out. Slim Jim. Yeah, we'll put
Deep
Slim
fried-
Jim up against it.
Deep fried jelly donuts.
Well, we could probably put that under donuts.
Probably.
File it under D donuts.
Whatever donut you want it to be. That's what you vote
what
Wouldn't
about
that be-
deep fried macaroons?
Wouldn't a deep fried donut be a burnt donut? Just
What are you
saying.
talking about? Donuts are always fried.
How does he think
Yes,
they
I
make
know,
donuts?
but if you fry them any more than they already are, they're burnt.
Zeppeli's
Oh,
are
I see what
pretty
you're saying.
deep fried.
We didn't say twice fried donuts.
That's true.
Are Zeppeli's donuts?
What?
I forget what a Zeppeli is.
It's fried dough with sugar on top. It's like a pizza shop thing.
I've never heard of them.
All right, we're good to go here. make this shit happen. Gizzard, you're up first. You're the first victim, yeah?
Yeah.
Donuts versus deep fried Oreos.
Donuts.
Donut. Mr. John Z, you awake? You following us? Gun Channel Scott.
Gun Channel Scott.
Now, are those deep fried
He's going
Oreos
farting again.
baked and then deep fried, or are they just deep fried?
What the hell are you
Why would
talking
you-
about?
Why would you bake a deep fried Oreo, dude?
Because I looked up the
What the
recipes and they
It's
have
already
one that's
hot.
baked and then deep fried.
Well, maybe if you're making your own cookies, you'd have to bake them and then fry them. But
Lizard Larry.
All right. I'm gonna go with the Oreo.
Oreo, huh? Roosted, do you have any idea
donut.
what we're talking about?
I'm trying to
donut.
keep up. I'm going to go with donuts because that's what Gary said.
Attaboy.
Just listen.
But what kind of
Just listen.
donut?
Any kind you want. That's what makes
Whatever
it
your heart desires is what I was
Good
told. So
donut.
good donuts.
Roll call.
Yeah, I
Donut.
think he's asleep. Oh my God, he's alive.
Tom Cruise. I bet you Tom Cruise would pick donuts too.
I hope he loses his tooth.
If he eats enough, maybe his tooth will fall out.
Tom Cruise is too short to reach over the counter.
Sarge,
What were the choices? Donuts and what?
Oreos, deep fried Oreos.
He's a cop. Which one's he going to pick?
He's required to say donut, isn't he?
Donuts.
Yeah, pretty
You have
much.
to.
It's part of the job description.
Everyone likes donuts. They're purposely made to be delicious.
Were you guys
That
involved
way.
with that? Were you guys involved with that message that RL sent? I think it was RL sent that one day, or was it just to me? It was a picture of a donut truck that got rear-ended by a cop car.
No, he sent that to me. I guarantee you there's a portable coffee pot around there somewhere.
Snob.
Donuts all day.
That's all day. Outlaw.
Donuts.
And I'll tell you what, I've had deep fried Oreos and I did not like them.
Really?
Not that much. I mean, they were all right, but yeah, they were like super mushy. I didn't like the fact that the cookie just turned like super soft, you know. I didn't have any.
I can see that.
Yeah. I'm first on this one. Fried ice cream versus funnel cake. Ooh, that's a tough one.
No.
I'll tell you what, man. They do fried ice cream. They put a lot of good stuff on there too. They usually drizzle it with honey, and they get chocolate sauce and whipped cream. Obnoxious one says I like a stiff cookie. I'll take a stiff cookie.
I bet
Brown
he
chicken.
does.
Brown chicken, brown cow. I think I'm gonna go fried ice cream. Outlaw.
Fried ice cream.
Snobber.
While I love fried ice cream, you can get that any time of the year. Funnel cakes are harder to come by. You have to go to like a fair or carnival. So I'm going funnel cakes.
That makes sense. You got a bunch of animals. You could just do a petting zoo and kind of have a carnival year round if you want to.
Think I can get a funnel truck to pull up and sell funnel cakes?
Hell yeah. You just don't tell them that nobody else is coming to the carnival till it's too late. They get there and they're like, where the hell is everybody? And be like, oh, they'll be here anytime now. Can I get a funnel cake?
Have you seen me? I'm fat enough. I can eat for like 10 or 15 people when it comes to funnel cakes.
Well, then that'd be good. Just make sure you tip them, after each one. They'll be all right. Sarge.
Funnel cake.
Roll call.
Funnel cake.
Roosted.
That's tough.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty tough too.
Right? Especially like you said, you consider the toppings, a little honey, a little chocolate. Man, funnel cake.
Well, John Z.
While I've had the pleasure of some fried ice cream, some were good and some were really good, I've never had the pleasure of trying a funnel cake. So I'm going to have to go with the fried ice cream.
Okay. Man, Gizzard, you could tie it up here. Gizzard, what do you say?
I gotta go along with Gun Snob on this. Funnel cake's something you only get once or twice a year, so I'm going with funnel cake.
All right, we'll let it ride. Funnel cake takes it. Gizzard, you're up first. Elephant ears versus the old sopapilla.
Never had elephant ears, but I love sopapillas, so let's go with sopapillas.
DT says, never had a funnel cake? That's just sad.
That's just
I know, right?
Yeah, that's rough, John.
That's Russian collusion for you, baby.
Can't have guns, can't have funnel cakes. I tell you what, man.
It's a rough life.
I know. What the hell can you have?
That's a good question. I don't know if I'm legally allowed to ask.
You have to have a permit to ask. John Z, sopapilla or elephant ears?
I'm going to give this one to a roll call. I've never had either one.
We'll see which one old Tom Cruise likes best. Roosted, sopapilla, elephant ears.
I don't think I've ever had either, but the sopapilla sounds pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Do that.
Roll call. Roll call, you're up.
I don't know what,
and you got 2 votes.
I don't know what Mamma Mia is. Papa Pia. I'm gonna go with elephant ears.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. So that's 2 votes for elephant ears. Sarge.
Sopapilla.
Stop.
Hammer time.
Sorry, I was muted. I have to go with sopapillas.
All right. Ellis.
Elephant ears.
Sopapilla for me. Sopapilla takes it. Sopapilla. I'm up next. Fried cheesecake or churros? Cheesecake. Ellis?
Cheesecake.
Snub.
Isn't churros those things you get at like Taco Bell or something, little swirly things with sugar on them and cinnamon?
Yeah, they pipe them out. It's kind of like a real thick batter, and they get crispy.
Those ones at Taco Bell are kind of fake, though. You can get a lot better churro than that.
I'll just go with cheesecake because I love cheesecake.
Sarge?
What was the first one? I just went blank.
Churros and cheesecake. Fried cheesecake.
Yeah. It was cheesecake. Cheesecake. Definitely.
Jesus. Gee, sopapilla, little old grandma makes it from scratch with love. And there's that's the the real churros are like 3 feet long.
Yep. Like what? Costco's got a really good churro.
Yeah, I've had them there. They're pretty tasty. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. They're pretty good.
So we got Rupan back in. What's up? What are you voting for? Churros or fried cheesecake?
Is it more? What type of? I've never even heard of fried cheesecake before. It's just. I had Italian cheesecake the other day, and I went to DC and really was not impressed. I went to some place. Is it Carmichael's or I don't know, but they had probably some of the best strawberry shortcake I ever had. But I'm going with churros, definitely, hands down. Even those crappy, weird Disneyland lemon churro things.
Midnight.
Jeez.
Look at my screen real quick.
Ooh.
Churro cheesecake bars. It's like combining them both.
Whoa, there now you're talking. Now you're talking. Well, maybe we should just say churro cheesecake, huh? G said G said I'm eating the shit out of a huge peach right now. I was at on the way to work today the other day and I had to stop at the grocery store and I bought a huge Red Delicious apple to eat on the way to work. It was like the best apple I think I've ever had. It was like perfect. And texture was really good. It was like super, super sweet. Really good.
I went to a powwow on Saturday, and we went nuts with Native American dishes. Everything had fry bread in it because of obvious reasons, and the Three Sisters rice is always my favorite. It's got like squash in it, other beans. I don't know what it is. Delicious.
Roll call. Churros or cheesecakes? Which one does your buddy prefer the most?
Well, his last name is Cruz, so that's kind of Spanish speaking type. But he's rich, so he's gonna really like cheesecake. So I think he'd go with the cheesecake, not the churro.
It's not really his last name, by the way.
Gary ruined my life.
Cruz is actually his middle name. It really is. It's his middle name.
We know who the giant Tom Cruise fan is now.
Like, you don't realize how big of a Tom Cruise fan he is.
Yeah, he's got posters of him hanging on the ceiling in his bedroom.
Nice.
That's disturbing.
I'm
a cheesecake purist, man.
They're right between the mirrors.
Go ahead, Roosted. What's up?
You don't need to put anything on a cheesecake. You don't need to do anything with it. So I'm going with churro.
Running against the grain, huh? All right. John Z, are you allowed to have either of these up there?
Well, I've never had either, but G-Webs sold me on the grandmother, so churros for the win.
Grandma was on the last one.
She's still making sopapilla, John.
It doesn't matter.
I figure if she's making sopapilla, she's making churros too.
Probably.
It's possible, I suppose. Giz?
Never had fried cheesecake, but I have had churros, so we're going with churros.
Cheesecake takes it. It was close, though. All right. Giz, apple fritter versus fried Snickers.
Apple fritter. Love them.
Yeah. The guys in the gun channels guys aren't going to like this because they're all about hashtag no hot fruit and such. John Z.
Fried Snickers.
The opulent fried Snicker. Roasted.
Apple fritter. Hashtag always hot fruit.
Wow. Pervert. If y'all are watching on YouTube, you should really be on gun channels.
Yeah, you got it. Yeah, G's. I think G might have an exhaust leak or something in the van. I don't know. He says, "I will never fight with anyone over cobbler. You can gobble my cobbler anytime. I'm no fan of that sloppy dessert." Oh man. Roosted, you went roll call.
What
Apple
was it
fritter,
again?
fried Snicker. Fritter or Snickers?
Snickers, man.
Mm-hmm. Keeping them tied up. Rupan.
Fried Snickers.
Uh-oh. Something's happening. Sarge, which one you wanna push past that little that mustache of yours?
Apple fritters.
Kind of like a donut. That's why he has to say that, or he'll get in trouble. Snob.
I'm still laughing about G's thing. Fritters.
Outlaw.
Fritters.
Well, it doesn't matter what I say because Fritters takes it. And I love Snickers, but I think I'd have to go with a fritter too.
Can you fry the ice cream Snickers bars?
I mean, I guess you could, if you could fry ice cream, I guess you could do that. I guess, yeah.
That'd be pretty sweet.
Yeah. Who's me? Fried pie. So, whatever fried little fruit pie you want. I guess it doesn't have to be a fruit pie. You do other stuff too. Versus fried Twinkies. I'm going to go with fried fruit pie all the way. I think that's kind of an easy one. Outlaw.
Again? What'd you say again?
Fried pie, like an individual pie, versus a fried Twinkie.
Oh, pie all day long.
He says pie. I guess that's pie. Pie.
Yeah, pie.
Pie. Snob.
I love those little lemon fried pies, so fried pie.
Oh, is it like, do they have like a lemon custard inside?
Yeah, they're awesome.
That sounds good. G says fried pie can suck it. I'm not sure what. Maybe butts. They can suck butts. I don't know. He said, but a fried Twinkie is also gross. I think fried Twinkie it's almost like there's just nothing to it. Doesn't have a whole lot of it doesn't have any texture to it. That's what I don't like about that kind of stuff.
I've never had a fried Twinkie. Had a frozen Twinkie.
How'd you eat that?
We let it thaw just a little and eat it.
That's not frozen anymore.
Well, it's still ice cold and kind of crispy in the middle.
Yeah. Sarge.
Fried pie.
Jumpy saying beignets are better than sopapillas. and Finesse is saying that would be deep fried choux paste. Choux is pâte à choux is what you basically make eclairs out of. Eclair paste, that's called, or pâte à choux.
Half a shoe.
Pâte à choux, yeah, PATEAUCHOUX. Pâte à choux. Who just went? Sarge just went. Rupan, what's up?
I don't know if I specifically had either, but does that pastelito dessert thing from Taco Bell count as like a pie?
I don't know.
Caramel apple empanada.
Yeah, an empanada would be basically a I would consider that a pie. Sure.
We're going with pie then.
We're going with pie. We're going with pie. Roll call.
There's nothing wrong with pie, man. Nothing wrong.
This is a tough one for me because I like pie. What was the other one again? What was it?
Twinkies.
Twinkies. Twinkies is a staple of Americana.
Fried.
I like pie. Hell, I'm gonna go with Twinkie. That's what I'm gonna do.
Crazy. It's crazy talk.
Everybody
Roosted.
is filling in the middle.
Deep fried Twinkies are nothing but a hot ball of mush, so I'm going fried pie.
I agree.
That's because you like Glocks.
Well, somebody's just salty.
John Z.
I've had pie. I've had Twinkies. Rock, paper, pie.
Rock, paper, pie. Heard that. Giz.
Fried pie, definitely if it's apple.
A couple of people have said that they didn't see the chat down there. You definitely have to go and do the chat at the bottom right, so that you don't have to worry about refreshing it. That one works great. Bottom right of the screen, you click chats and it'll whatever chats are open or working, you can pick the one. Just pick mine. Giz, this may be a little tough. Fried Reese's peanut butter cup or fried cookie dough?
Cookie dough.
John Z?
I've never had either, but I love cookie dough. So cookie dough.
I don't like where this is going. Roosted.
I've never had either, but if I was going to buy one, I'd go with the Reese's. Or is it Reese's?
Nope. Don't be promoting that kind of. G says, does fried cookie dough just cook so it's a fried cookie? No, it would just because it doesn't get any of the dry heat. I would imagine that it just sort of softens up, almost becomes like a cookie butter. If you've ever seen, there's cookie butter is a thing too. That's pretty neat stuff. It's like a spread. It's like a spread, like a cookie butter. It's like a cookie batter.
Yeah, my kid got it on a
spread.
waffle. It looked amazing.
Yeah, my wife had some buy it in jars, and you just dip like some sort of like sweet like animal crackers or something, like something that texture or whatever to dip in. It's really pretty awesome. Roosted, did you? Yeah, you went. Roll call.
Shoot. What was the second one? It was
cookie dough or Reese's.
Cookie dough or Reese's. I'll go with Reese's.
Mm-hmm. G said he saw cookie butter at the 99-cent store. Now that would be a good 99-cent store purchase just to see what the hell that would be like. He said he figured it was a joke. No, cookie butter. No, it's basically like a cookie dough spread. Is basically what it's like. It's pretty cool. Roll call. No, we went. Rupan.
Cookie dough.
Sarge.
Cookie dough.
I don't know what you people are doing. Gun snob.
I have never had either, so I will pass mine on to the guy who cannot pronounce Reese's.
Is that outlaw?
That would be me, yes.
Go ahead.
Cookie dough.
Well, every once in a while, a loser wins. Cookie dough wins.
Okay, I gotta jump out midnight.
All right, buddy.
All right. Thanks for the invite. Have a good evening, everybody.
Later, Clucker.
Night, Gary.
Good night.
Winners never win.
Cluck, cluck.
Fried PB&J or a cannoli? Well, this is one that's kind of tough because I've had some cannolis that I thought were fantastic, like awesome, and I've had some cannolis that were not very good. And the fried PB&J is pretty slamming. I think I'm gonna have to go with cannoli just because I'm assuming that you got to go with the one that Yeah, I think if they were all like the ones that I've had that were awesome, then you definitely have to go with cannoli. Outlaw.
Cannoli.
Gun snob.
Well, fried PB&J sounds disgusting, and I've never had a cannoli, so I'm giving my vote to you, Midnight.
Okay. Well, then I'm going to give it another cannoli. Sargemus.
I agree with what you said. The cannoli are too hit and miss, but I'm going to go with the other one.
PB&J.
Yeah, that sounds very interesting. I just want to try it.
Fried peanut butter banana sandwiches are the bomb. I'm not sure about fried peanut butter and jelly.
Rupan.
Well, I've had too many cannolis that were hit or miss. Now, if you took that jelly out of there and you tossed in some fluffernutter, then you definitely got me down. I'm going with fried peanut butter and jelly anyways.
All right. Roll call.
Quit busting my cannolis.
Hashtag cannoli tooth. Cannoli truth.
Where's the gobble go?
Gobble. Oh man, we had I've told that story before. We had a kid in my culinary class that was just, oh man, he just worked so hard to be like the most Italian sounding dude ever. He just mumbled everything. Couldn't understand a damn kid. It's crazy. Like, what you say? I was constantly like, what? what did you say? Roosted.
PB&J.
G says fried PB&J is slop some cafeteria came up with to disappoint kids. No, I made fried PB&J. I don't know. I'm sure other people have before too. But John Z.
Well, PB&J is an American staple, and I've had some really, really poorly made cannolis. So I'm gonna go
Yeah.
PB&J.
And that's what I don't understand is sometimes you get cannolis that are awesome, and then sometimes they're just like they're like they're dry, like the shells are like they get stale, like they're not fried long enough, and then the filling's not sweet enough or something. I don't know. There's some crappy ones out there.
I've had some cannolis where the crusty part tasted like it's been out for like 3 weeks and refried 50 times.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were not good.
Yeah. So that's a tie.
Woohoo!
Everybody likes the tie, right? So let's see. We'll go to YouTube and gun channels. Last time we did gun channels exclusively. Let's vote. We're voting for fried PB&J or cannoli.
And go.
Vote now. Sarge says Sarge. Oh, well, Sarge is in the gun channels chat too. I guess that's legal. Is that legal to vote in both?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
As long as he's there.
As long as it's Sarge, it's legal. If it was anybody else, it wouldn't be.
Well, Sarge voted already, but his mustache has to vote too.
Oh, that's true.
Every time y'all say cannoli, all I can think of is canola oil.
Yeah. So down there in the gun channels chat, PB&J has one.
Woohoo!
And then we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cannoli. All right. We got cannoli, PB&J, cannoli. I don't know.
Hey guys, I gotta jump out. I gotta get up early for work. Thanks for having me though.
All right, see you, buddy.
Right.
We're gonna say cannoli. We're gonna say cannoli takes it.
Everybody's taking off.
Yeah.
It's because roll call. This is everybody wants to go with roll call.
I've just had too many bad cannolis. I mean, I've had a couple real good ones, but
yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's
terrible.
That's how. Yeah, we went to an Italian place one time. My boss years ago gave me a gift card there as like a little present or whatever, and for Christmas I think. And we went down, and it was. I think that's where we had them, and it was supposed to be like kind of a real old school place, and I think that's where we got them, and they sucked, man. All right, so John Z, we're going to give you first bill on this one. Donuts versus funnel cake. That's tough because that's pretty similar.
Again, I've never had a funnel cake. I'd have to go with the donut.
Okay. Roosted. Donut versus funnel cake. Roosted.
He's muted.
Yeah,
He
I
might
see
be
that.
roosting right now.
Yeah, he might have. We'll skip them. Roll call. Donut versus funnel cake.
I gotta go with the donut.
It's because you got a
Funnel
big mustache.
cake.
You have to. Roosted, you back?
I'm back.
All right. Donut, funnel cake. Quick.
Funnel cake.
Oh, that was quick. Rupan, donut, funnel cake.
If you're talking about Dunkin', then definitely donuts.
Funkin' Donuts. Sarge.
Donuts.
He made us wait like we thought, like he was going to pick something else.
Dramatic pause.
Outlaw.
Donuts.
Donuts takes it. Donuts dominate. And you can't buy funnel cake patches on gear websites.
Not yet.
GameUpSex.com.
After tonight, I bet you can.
Maybe. No, it lost. You gotta put some loser patch.
Why not?
It
He's
would
got
just-
one of you.
It would just look like not of me, of the pancake. That's the
He got a midnight range patch somewhere. You can bet on it.
Is there a Skynet patch yet?
Ooh. Well, I mean,
That would actually be a cool one.
yeah.
I heard they keep making the Skynet patches, but Skynet keeps erasing them.
G could do a patch of the arm and the chip with the chip laying in the little glass covering or something like they had at Cyberdyne. That would be a cool one.
That'd be sick.
Yeah, that would be a cool patch. Skynet patch. I'm first. Sopapilla versus fried cheesecake. I think I'm gonna do cheesecake. Ella.
Cheesecake.
Sarge.
Cheesecake.
Rupan.
I'm gonna say Sopapilla.
Roll call.
I don't know her Sopapilla, but I know cheesecake.
Roosted.
Sophia.
John Z.
Sorry, Granny. Gotta go cheesecake.
Sorry, Granny. John Z, you're up first on this one. Apple fritter versus fried pie. Now that's tough because one's kind of like a donut. It's the apple fritter's kind of soft, and then fried pie is going to have that crispity crunchity outside. Which one you like best?
Again, never had a fritter, so I'll have to go with the pie.
Roosted.
Fritter.
Roll call.
Oops, sorry. What was the question?
Apple fritter versus a fried pie.
Christ. Aren't those things the same thing?
Nah, fritter's like a batter. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like a donut with apples chunks in it, and then the pie's got like the crust.
Oh, Christ. Oh. I guess I'll go with pie. I think they're the same thing.
All you have to do is ask, what would Tom Cruise do?
He would jump on Oprah's couch and say, "Pie, pie."
So you're picking fritters?
I don't like fritters. It just sounds like a weird word, fritter. Like that's what you tell your kids. Quit frittering around over there.
So you're going with Tom Cruise. Okay, I got it.
No, Tom Cruise, he doesn't understand fritters.
That's what Roll Call's wife screams when she walks in on him in the bathroom. Quit frittering.
Quit frittering around with that thing. It's gonna get smaller.
Quit frittering around that thing. Don't quit frittering yourself with that. Roll call. No. Rupan.
Oh boy.
John, are you eating chips again?
Not the fritter.
Are you talking to me?
You can't hear your good chips.
Are you talking to me? Hey.
There's nobody else here.
Which one did you say, Rupan? I couldn't hear. My ears are bleeding from all of John's chip eating.
Not the fritter.
Not the fritter. Pie. Outlaw would say pie. Sarge. Pie guy.
Apple fritter.
Outlaw.
Oh. Go with the fritter.
Mm. Oh, I get to pick the winner, huh? I think I gotta go with pie. There's some awesome pie fillings, man.
My favorite's poontang.
Mm-hmm. I think I saw that on Wikipedia about you. Yeah. I'm on Wikipedia. Are you? What the hell am I on Wikipedia for? I forget. Sarge, what was it? What did you put on Wikipedia?
Oh, it was
Dinky
the
Twinkie.
best Slim Jim's
Oh, the
best candy.
Slim Jim. That's right. The Slim Jim, yeah. There you go.
It's official.
Yeah, oh yeah. Well, if it's on Wikipedia, it's true. You can't just go in there and change that yourself, right? So, cookie dough versus cannoli. I have never had fried cookie dough, and I'm super interested. Now I want to try it because no, sorry, I was reading the chat there. I feel like I'm going to pick cookie dough. I just feel like that would be pretty slamming. Outlaw.
Cookie dough.
Sarge.
I want to try the cookie dough. That's
Yeah.
That's one that interests me. Cannoli can be hit or miss.
Mm-hmm. Tuesday nights, 9 o'clock. Rupan.
Cookie dough.
All right. Roll call.
I gotta go with cannoli.
Mm-hmm. Roosted.
I've never had a good cannoli, so cookie dough.
And John Z.
Cookie dough.
John Z's finally lost it. All right. John Z, donut versus cheesecake. Fried donuts versus fried
snap.
cheesecake.
That's a hard one. Oh boy. I like donuts. I like cheesecake. I even like cheesecake donuts. But when you fry them, oh boy. Let's go with the cheesecake.
Okay. Roosted.
Donut.
Roll call.
Don't do it.
What? Did Roll call have a stroke? What happened there?
I didn't have a stroke. What's going on?
Donut? I didn't hear what you said. Maybe.
I said donut.
Oh, no, okay. Thought you said don't do it.
I didn't really. No. Just eat the donut.
Just eat the donut. Just eat the donut. Rupan.
I take a old-fashioned deep-fried donut any day of the week.
Sarge.
Donuts.
Uh-huh. Outlaw.
Donut.
Wow, donuts is kicking ass and taking names. Okay, fruit pie versus fried cookie dough. For May, I'm going to go fruit pie, man. Hashtag I love hot fruit. Outlaw.
Fruit pie versus what?
Fried cookie dough.
Shit. Pie. Gotta go to fruit pie.
Sarge.
What were the choices again?
Fruit pie and cookie dough.
Yeah. The hot fruit pie.
Sarge likes hot pie. Rupan.
Fruit pie.
Oh man, this could go into a clean sweep. Roll call.
Clean sweep. I could ruin it.
Clean sweep is not an option.
My
It's
God.
sweeping time. Sweep, sweep, sweep.
Get your broom out, boy. Boy.
Oh, shoot. Pie. That's the answer,
Mhm.
right? Pie
Sure.
is the answer.
Sure. Roll call.
Root
You can
of
roll call. You can make the answer whatever you want. You could even write in a vote if you have to. Roosted.
Ted Cruz.
There you go, Ted Cruz.
Hi.
Pie. John Z, are you gonna be cool like everybody else?
I love cookie dough. I love hot pie, but hot pie definitely makes me simmer more.
It's a clean sweep. Now, this might be tough. For the win, donuts versus fried pie. John Z, you're up first.
Oh boy, this is a tough one. There's so many versions of donuts out there, and hot pie is limited. Oh boy. All right, this one I think I'll have to go with the donut.
Mm-hmm. Roosted.
Hot fruit for the win.
Mm-hmm. Roll call.
Oh, man. Corn dog.
That actually makes sense. He thinks Tauruses are better than Glocks.
Okay, we'll write in corn dog for roll call, I guess. Ruben?
That corn dog just broke my brain completely. I had already made up my mind. What were the choices again?
Donuts or fried pie?
Oh, of course, donuts. I haven't even thought of what I was going to say, but he just broke my brain with that.
Brain fell out of your ear. Did you pick it up off the floor?
I did.
Sarge.
Then you can fry it.
Since apple fritters is unjustly eliminated, it's nothing more than a form of donut, so I'm staying with donuts.
Outlaw.
Donuts.
Donuts is gonna win. I'm going fried pie. I think pie is more substantial. You got that crunch on the outside. But donuts got more votes.
Woo!
So the winner of the best fried dessert, Slim Jim. Slim Jim wins.
Bastard.
Now is hot dog, is a corn dog like a Slim Jim fried?
Kinda.
It's a corn dog.
It's a highly spiced, chewy little.
So that's like sweet and salty. So that actually could be dessert.
I suppose it could be.
Hot dog's a sandwich. Well, it could be anything.
Hot dog could be anything.
Hot dog is not a fucking sandwich.
Hashtag hot dogs are everything.
It meets
Tell
the
that to
definition.
Grandma Sopapilla.
That's true.
Lord.
She's gonna be very upset.
It's meat with 2 pieces of bread. It's a sandwich.
It is not a sandwich.
Prove me
It's a
wrong.
sweet sandwich if it's a corn dog.
I refuse to get into this debate again. People are just wrong, and you know you're wrong. You just won't admit it.
Ellis is going back to his sheep place.
Ellis is going back to his game. So
Sheep.
What are you playing?
RuneScape.
Oh.
Plain Sopapilla.
Yeah, you make it's a fried dough game that's fun for all ages. Sopapilla Crunch.
Is that a cereal?
That's it. Yeah, it's like Cinnamon Toast Crunch,
Sweet.
but for Spanish kids, I guess.
Quit fettering with your Sopapilla.
Hi, puppy.
All right. Psycho says RuneScape. What is this, 2001? It's okay to revisit that old stuff. I don't know enough about it.
You tell him I'm still stuck on King's Quest 7.
I'm still playing Doom.
The original Doom.
Oh, yeah? I'm still playing Duke Nukem 2D.
Oh.
The Lemmings or something like that. I don't know.
I've almost got Jungle Hunt beat for the Atari 2600.
Nice.
Donkey Kong. Now that's the place to be.
I'm still stuck on Desert Storm.
As YP's asking, is any G, are you doing a van chat?
The way you have to ask it is the chair against the wall?
Yes, yes. Where is the chair?
John has a short dash.
I do have a short mustache.
Yeah, Pants says burger time. When you build those burgers, should make my own game of flapjack time.
Bacon wrapped hamburgers. And
the
bacon is on the outside of the bun.
Nah, if G's doing a van chat, we'll shut it down here. I don't think we have a whole lot else to talk about. So you guys go through the room here. If you guys have anything to plugify, you get it done. John, you got anything going on?
Not too much. Just go check out gunchannels.com, gearwebsites.com. Subscribe to Midnight TM Range and all the other panelists, as well as everybody else on Gun Channels. And keep it real.
Keep it real what?
Keep it real anything.
Real.
Whoa. Yes, G is live. So let's hustle up here and you guys can head over there and see him. Roosted, what's going on?
Not a whole lot, man. Thanks for the invite. I did put up a couple of winemaking videos on my channel. Anybody's interested in hard apple cider and a Viking's blood mead, you can go check that out. It's the first time I've ever made wine.
Cool.
What else do I got up there? I did Ghost Tacticals Drill of the Month. That's fairly recent. Nice. And I did a thumb or not to thumb slide release discussion video.
Yeah, the slide stop.
Well, it depends on what you use it for.
Very cool. Rupan, what's up? Or no, sorry, roll call. What's going on? What do you got going on?
Thanks for having me on this little thing. Hashtag quit frittering. So
quit frittering.
I quit frittering with it, or I'll get my cannoli to get you. And I got a video coming out tomorrow. Took my 308 out this past week. Went and shot it. Did horribly, but you get to watch it on camera. I am going to the Gun Rights Policy Conference at the end of this month. I'm going to have to do a little bit of traveling to get there, but I am going to be there. So look out for that content. So the channel might be kind of slow towards the end of the month because I'm getting everything ready to go. Rupan, did you get that package I sent you?
I did.
All right, just making sure about that. And go check out everybody on this panel. They're great guys. I got a new gun in the pipeline. The wife isn't too happy, but that's why I fritter with my thing.
Yeah.
You get about a new gun, she's mad. You don't get no frittering for a long time.
No, I have to fritter myself.
Yeah, Rupan, what's up?
Pretty much, I have 2 mail call videos to do. Got one for Sarge, and I got one for roll call. When I get off my lazy ass, I'll fire those out, and I got live streaming back, so you should be more ridiculousness coming up soon
cool.
here. And yeah, just go check out Sarge's 1,000 subscriber giveaway. Some good stuff, and it's fun. I had a lot of fun doing that stuff. And I think I screwed up. I kind of droned on a little bit in my video, but I kept screwing up. I kept saying like knowledge is defense or knowledge is something, and I don't know if you caught that in the video when I was trying to say knowledge is ammo, right? All right, so thanks for having me. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem, buddy. Great to have you. Sarge, what's going on with you? Mr. I go to 1,000 subs. I'm so cool.
No. I want to see some video responses to the 1,000 sub giveaway. And like you said, what's the response going to be about? I don't know. It's the first time I've done one, so that's what people want to respond with. But I put the link up in the chat so everybody can enter that. And other than that, I'm having a lot of fun editing that video I was telling you where we messed up the drill video. But it'll be fun. And thanks for the invite. I look forward to this all week.
Always, man. I love having you on. Outlaw, what's going on in your end of the neck of the woods?
Well, we have some news. Tomorrow will be the first show that me and Sarge does together.
What?
Yes, that will be at 2 p.m. tomorrow afternoon.
What? I'll be working. I won't be able to watch.
Well, it's going to be
replay.
I'll have to catch it after.
It will be all pro wrestling talk. Then we're just going to see how this thing works out, and hopefully we'll keep it going.
Woo!
Mm-hmm.
I hear somebody is a Ric Flair fan.
Yep. Absolutely. Well, excellent, man. It's good to see you guys doing something. That's fun.
It's gonna be a blast.
I don't have a whole lot going on. Working a lot. Got a couple of staff. I got a couple of new staff members. So hopefully within the next couple of weeks things will calm down a little bit. I can, get some more videos out of them and just kind of doing some quick and easy things, some fun stuff to keep things moving. But I haven't had a whole lot of time. I got to do a video on the Streamlight, the Olight. Been carrying it now for a couple of weeks, and I'm gonna do a quick video. I'm gonna do a little video on that. That was really cool to be able to do that. To get some, the light to do a review on. Check out Instagram. I've been throwing some fun stuff up on Instagram. Instagram's going really well. I'm picking up a lot of followers, a lot of new faces. I got to start trying to promote the YouTube channel on Instagram a little bit more. Maybe draw in some new faces for us, and not just me, but everybody else. Try and bring some new people over to gun channels, maybe. So, that's nice. It's another easy little outlet I can throw some fun stuff up on, and maybe as a quick little draw. So that's cool. I don't have a whole lot, So go over and check G. G's got a van chat going. Go listen to him. Throw some money at gear websites if you can. Keep gas in the tank and food in the bellies. All right. He's got Mal and Marshmallow with him, and she's a growing pup. She needs to get some chow. So, cross your fingers that the robots don't get G. I know he's fraternizing with him a little bit more than I think he should be, but hey, whatever. We'll see what happens. Maybe it'll all work out for the better, and he won't go to the dark side. So, thanks for watching. Thanks for staying up. It's getting late. Go over and check G out. I'll see you guys when I see you guys. Thanks. Bye.
Shall not be infringed.
Amen.